Good evening, everyone, from Cleveland, Ohio, with a lot of star power, former MVPs, champions, and some with new addresses. NBA Opening Night 2017 is presented by AutoTrader. The Boston Celtics had the best record last season in the East, but it was the Cleveland Cavaliers that won the conference finals. Tonight, they meet to start a new season.
Nice steal here.
Little game of twist around the floor, saved by Kyrie, down court. Here comes Brown, who hammers it home with a great feed on the play from Tatum. The other way, Kyrie volleyballs it to himself and gets it out to Tatum. Here's a 3-on-2 outside. Rozier with a three, and the first is down the hatch from distance for Boston tonight. Jayson Tatum, 15-footer. Knocked down and fouled as he fired.
I
don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Goodness.
Here comes Irving, and he goes up high, and a nice dunk right there for the very athletic rookie Jayson Tatum. And a timeout taken by the Cavs.
And Tatum's first basket as an NBA ball player.
Here comes Wade. Couple shots at it. Tatum tries to save it. And Irving does with a nice spin move, and here comes Marcus Smart, who played at Oklahoma State. Tatum driving into LeBron, who picks up a foul. Count it, and a foul. James the other way into a thicket of Celtic defenders, and a throwaway and a turnover. And the other way comes Rozier. Outside, it's a Tatum triple. How about that? A three by Tatum.
Walk-up three here by LeBron.
He's got 15 rebounds, another three. Rebound Tatum, a shove inside, back the other way, Irving, and Tatum makes the move. He'll fly and float and find two.
No Shumpert and no J.R. Smith on the floor to guard Kyrie Irving. You're leaving that up to Derrick Rose. I'm not quite sure this is a smart move right here.
They go inside. Here is Tatum, met by Wade, who just had the great assist at one end, tried to defend. And Tatum in his NBA debut with 14 points for Boston. Here comes Kyrie to the rack. Picked up by LeBron. Another rebound. LeBron James tonight, 29 points, 16 rebounds, 9 assists.
And no need to foul here if you're Brad Stevens and the Celtics. But you do need a stop.
Nice screen there by Thompson. Switch on defense. Shot clock at 3. Horford defends, 3, LeBron, no. Rebound by Tatum. Down court it goes for Brown. A 3, no. Saved by Kyrie. With 1 to fire at 3, no. Cleveland wins. And it comes down to that shot which could have tied it by Kyrie Irving against his former teammate LeBron James.
I think the pump fake kind of threw him off, and LeBron James running at him. I like the respect here from all.
Welcome inside what will be a loud and sold out Wells Fargo Center here in Philadelphia as the Sixers and Celtics are about to renew their rivalry. Covington floater partially blocked, tipped. Kyrie the other way. He's got Brown on the wing. Knocked down by Tatum. Tatum on the cut. Nice pass by Horford.
Yeah, good hands by Tatum.
Connell's in. Picked up by Rozier, who's in the game for the first time. Again, good defense underneath, and Tice was right in the middle of that one again. Jayson wants the ball. Bounces off McConnell and banks it home.
Nice poise right there by Jayson Tatum.
Celtics got a great effort out of their bench in the second half.
From the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, it's time for New York Knicks basketball. Presented by Chase as the Knickerbockers visit the Boston Celtics. Bain shot misses, and Tatum comes flying in and throws it down. The 19-year-old with a highlight play.
I did not know he had that type of athleticism.
Tim Hardaway, meanwhile, while he took a shot in the head and slow to come up the other way. After backs in, goes right at Baines, keeps his pivot foot shot blocked by Tatum. Good help defense there. Cantor unaware that he was triple teamed. Easily stripped by Larkin. Here comes Rozier. Larkin finds Tatum. Tatum lines up for 3 and nails it. 33-17. Knicks quickly in a 16-point hole. Courtney Lee across the lane. Shot blocked by Tatum. That should have been a goaltend. That looked like it was above the cylinder. Here comes Rozier. Lobs it up. Tatum finishes. Tice goes inside. Tatum bumps, gets a little feel, and throws it up in. And boy, this rookie is impressive, Wally.
And it's a tough matchup for Courtney Lee. He's got a couple inches on Courtney. He's got the complete game. He's a really good one-on-one player, and I'm impressed in only his 4th NBA game. His composure.
Tatum again. The rookie Tatum from inside, from outside, defensively, he's got 12 points, 3 rebounds, and a block shot. Knicks so careless with the ball here in the first half. Larkin for 3. And Jeff Hornacek needs a timeout as the Celtics right now up by 20, 5 minutes into the second quarter. Kyrie Irving in that first half, 11 points, 3 assists. James fights Tatum. Tatum impressive in that first half, and that continues. His 3rd three-pointer. He's got 15 points. Tatum takes it away from Sessions, and Tatum down the other end, throws it down. Here's the impressive rookie Tatum. Puts his head down, drives in, layup's good. 19 points for Tatum. 8 of 12 from the field.
It's just the Celtics team has made them uncomfortable. That's what good defenses do. Even when you do get an open look, you're uncomfortable.
But the Celtics get it right back. This 19-year-old kid is a special player, you can tell. It was a dominant victory tonight for the Boston Celtics. A disheartening first half for the Knicks. And Jeff Hornacek and the Knicks now 0-3 on the season as the Celtics improved to 2-2. This one was not competitive.
They won an NBA championship in 1971 with a young center named Lou Alcindor, later known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and the great Oscar Robertson. When the Bucks began, their roster included names like John McLaughlin, Flynn Robinson, and Wayne Embry. 50 years later, their roster now includes names like Antetokounmpo, Brogdon, and Middleton. Welcome to the NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm. The Boston Celtics with new starters and a bitter memory from a week ago. The Bucks are picking up where they left off in last season's playoff run.
Snell now shooting close to 50% from the three-point line here. And again, so important that they make outside shots to allow Giannis to get all the way to the cup.
Here's the shot clock at 2. This one is taken over Middleton.
Well, what did Brad Stevens tell us? That they've got to get Al Horford more touches, especially early in the game, to establish him offensively.
There's a long shot by Snell, which will not go. Rebound by Jaylen Brown, who averages 6 boards a game. Switch on defense.
Yeah, but more impressive, how about 18 points as Tatum gets fouled?
Oh, he came down
on that 3. Looked like he came down on Snell's foot in that title year. They went 66-16 during the regular season with head coach Larry Costello. And that year, Kareem won MVP. And early on this year, everyone's talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo possibly winning that MVP. A lot of games left to be played, though.
Matthew Dellavedova had just checked in for Milwaukee. As Terry Rozier had come in for Boston, you saw the drive by Tatum, a Dellavedova foul. Bain over Henson. Nice shot by Aaron Baines, who puts that one in. The 6th-year player from Washington State, the Australian, with 8. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Horford knocks it away. And Tatum comes galloping the other way for the Boston Celtics, taking it in on Snell. Hits the deck and a foul.
Well, it's interesting when Charles talking about he wants Milwaukee to speed up the pace. Looking at this young Boston team, they need to play fast as well. When you've got Kyrie, Tatum, Brown. Well, I always thought that they were going to have issues scoring the basketball with Gordon for a while until that chemistry happened between Kyrie and Gordon.
Brown with a second 3 in the second half after starting this game 0 of 8. And here is Tatum. With the shot clock at 4, working on Brogdon and scoops it home. What a play by the rookie. That is a terrific win for the Boston Celtics on the road against a team that beat them in Game 2 of the season by 8 on their home floor, and the Celtics return the favor tonight.
Game 4 of the Heat's 6-game homestand brings the Celtics to Miami. Boston now has Kyrie Irving and 2 of the best young players in the game. The Heat still without Hassan Whiteside and still searching for their defensive identity.
6 on the shot clock for Waiters in Miami. Coming left, and then threw it away to Irving. Heat's first turnover. Jaylen Brown off to Jayson Tatum, and he triples. Well, the smooth shooting teenager out of Duke. He's only 19 years old. He's averaging 14 points per game. Oh, excellent post-up move by the rookie Jayson Tatum. Smart straightaway three. It's off the rim, tipped in by Tatum. Well, Jayson Tatum, electrifying teenager. Deion Waiters, quiet in the first half. Missed the bank shot, and Tatum off and running with a rebound. Here comes the rookie. They try to go over the head of Josh Richardson, who's whistled for his second foul. This is Aaron Baines. And the loose ball rebound picked up by Jaylen Brown. Oh, Waiters was flailing away. Loose ball, Tatum. Oh, the Celtics win the skirmish.
My 50-50 situations there. There must have been 3 of them. 3 opportunities for the Heat to get that loose ball, and it eluded them.
Tatum down the lane. Got fouled.
Eric, what Tatum did on the wing was fake going back door. That got Jay Rich back on his heels, and it set up that whole play for him.
Smart. Wide open Tatum. Buries the three.
He comes back in the game. He's fresh. Buries the 3.
He's 2 of 2 from downtown. Has 16 points. Miami within 5. Tatum was fouled.
Tatum gets that first step by you. He's got the long legs, long arms.
Heat have outscored the Celtics here in the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, 8-2. Tatum with his left-hand dribble, able to scoop and sneak it in past James Johnson. This is a terrific 19-year-old rookie.
Wow, what a handle.
He's got 20 points. Dragic for 3, in and out, and that'll do it. The Celtics will win their 4th game in a row this season and their 8th in a row against Miami.
Beautiful Sunday night in the city. Beautiful. And tonight, a big matchup early season. 2 of the hottest teams in the Eastern Conference. The 6-3 Magic and the 7-2 Boston Celtics. A Vucevic 3 is rebounded by Brown.
But a good shot and a good look within the context of the offense. Vooch with a good look. Got a lot of size. Celtics very long. See there is Horford going down the lane. That Horford-Irving pick and roll, really a concern. 2-man game for Coach Vogel.
Mac on Irving. Kyrie's first points of the night. He's averaging 22 per game. Evan Fournier, good look for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown.
Boy, heads up play by Mac. That was a terrific pass. Everybody in the building thought he was going to have to shoot that.
Oh, reach in on Fournier. Vucevic, he's getting Vucevic-like looks. He likes the shot selection, but so far just 1 of 6 from the floor for Nikola. There's a long 2. That's good by Irving. Vooch and Horford, what an interesting matchup there. Irving goes behind his back, and Horford will shoot a 3. Well, he is dialed in from deep. 6 for 6 over their last 2 games from beyond the arc. Marcus Smart, Horford swings it to Brown, shooting for 3. Jaylen Brown hitting 40% from beyond the arc his second year. He only shot 34% as a rookie last year. Morris for 3. Came back to him. He finds Tatum open for 3. Jayson Tatum's first field goal tonight. Marcus Smart for 3. Always seems to make his 3s against Orlando. It's a mishandle by Simmons, and it's going to turn into a 3-point opportunity for the Celtics.
What we need, as we talked about at the beginning, David, is that ball movement. You've got to get, I think, 3, 4, 5 passes against this Celtic team and move them around the court.
Irving, such a creative scorer. Got that one to go with the left hand. Fournier, turned it over. Tatum. Celtics with the rebound. Jaylen Brown. Gordon picks up Kyrie. Just a blow-by Irving. Irving, the pitch out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown Second three tonight. Tatum. Horford. Well, he has not even hit the rim on his three three-pointers tonight. Simmons with 3 fouls defending Brown. Help comes from Fournier.
Oh no, I think they got Jonathan Simmons on a reach-in at the last minute.
Tatum threads the needle to Morris for 2.
That's terrific interior passing. Aaron Gordon doing the right thing. He came over on the help. Got to help him from behind.
2 points for the Celtics coming out of that timeout. An easy bucket for Boston. 3-point shot by Ojale. Semi Ojale, the rookie from SMU. And a steal. Smart. Well, that's not an easy finish with Aaron Gordon right there on him. Irving in a crowd. Second chance for the Celtics. Another 3 for Jaylen Brown. His third.
Coach Bogle visibly upset in front of us. Got to come up with that rebound.
Tatum for 3. 3-point chance for Tatum. Seconds left. Aaron Aflalo will inbound it. This one's going to be over. As always, when the Celtics play on the road, a lot of green jerseys and T-shirts in the crowd tonight. Spade's going to get one last crack at it. This one's short, and that's the end of the basketball game.
Take a look at these lineups brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Our old pal Al Horford with Jayson Tatum, Aaron Baines, Jaylen Brown, and the newcomer, of course, is Kyrie Irving. We'll talk more about his leaving Cleveland and joining Boston as the evening goes on. Torian Prince, Luke Babbitt, Dwayne Dedmon up front for the Hawks. Babbitt terrific yesterday. Bays with that big game that Andre referenced, 14 points, 7 assists, 9 boards, and 2 blocks in Cleveland. And Dennis Schroeder spectacular with his 28 and a third quarter that he owned the Cavaliers. Jayson Tatum back in the game now for Boston, driving and scoring. 6'8", stretching out nicely to the hole.
That was a nice move there. Ball fake going to his left to finish off the glass. Really solid play.
Tatum. Beautiful. Jayson Tatum, who leads all rookies in catch and shoot threes so far this season at 62%. Out it comes now to Tatum. He'll fire and hit. And a near steal by Taylor. From the corner, here's Smart. Back up to Kyrie. Moves in. Gives it up to Tatum. And he hits a 3 in the corner. Timeout Atlanta. Kyrie splits the defenders. And a beautiful assist to set up Jayson Tatum.
With Kyrie, you can't keep him in that pick.
Dennis switched out against Jayson Tatum. Collins screens. Dennis blocked by Tatum. Tatum goes in. Hawks are right there. Oh, I don't know about that one.
That was pretty good defense there by Green.
Really good D. Kyrie, they get it out of his hands. Tatum is going to drive. Puts up a wild shot. Babbitt with a blocking foul. Boston by 1. Smart turns a corner. Picking it up and shooting. Jayson Tatum hits a 3 and Boston goes up by 4. Timeout Atlanta. 4 seconds. Back to Smart, and that's the ball game. Celtics behind Kyrie Irving. Win it in Atlanta. Al Horford congratulates some of his former teammates. There aren't many left.
They're almost all of them gone.
Says hi to the coaching staff, and Kyrie and Bays embrace.
Valanciunas and Al Horford will jump it up as we start at 3:30 or so on a Sunday afternoon. Celtics head to Brooklyn to play the Nets on Tuesday night, and then back here on Thursday night to face Golden State. Jaylen for 2.
I like him getting started quickly. He's been having some up and down evenings shooting the ball.
Brown takes another pull up, knocks that one down.
Give him 2 in a row. He'll be pumped.
Loose ball picked off the floor by Brown to Tatum for 2.
Heads up defense.
Here's the Celtics' future right there, those two. Brown underneath. Good block by Ibaka. But Jaylen stays with it.
Hey, Jaylen did a terrific job on the boards the other night. I mean, that was a big factor in that game.
Inside to Horford. Turns on Ibaka. Backs his way in. Gets two.
Boy, nifty move on Ibaka.
Celtics their largest lead 5.
Yeah, kept his body between the man and the ball.
Horford, Powell with the quick hands down to 9. Spins away, kicks it out. Smart. Tatum for 3.
Good movement in the ball that time by Marcus.
Jaylen. Horford off the bounce, takes it to the basket.
A little up fake with the 3, and Valanciunas bid for it.
Good steal. Smart ahead. Horford.
Well, a couple of games off by Horford. He's revitalized.
Good hands, Tice. Jaylen to the basket.
Well, he's giving you a lot of great offensive hustle here. Plus, doing a decent job on DeRozan.
5 on the shot clock. Tatum. Oh, what a move. Jayson Tatum.
Well, get him the ball a little bit more. Maybe, he's a terrific offensive player.
Good job by Smart, but DeRozan spins away. Smart, though, causing the miss, gets it ahead to Brown. Corner, Rozier takes it, makes it.
Hit the bottom of the net, finally!
35-31, 4-point Toronto lead. That's goaltending. Thank you, Jonas. Horford. Little turnaround, knocks it down. Celtics get lucky there. And Brown's able to finish. Smart looks to answer. Does. Marcus. Brown takes it. Makes it. Well, these guys just won't go away. 59 apiece. 7 on the shot clock. Down a 3.
Pick and pop.
Horford is 6 for 6 in the game. Smart. Corner jumper, Brown. Got it. Celtics open up their largest lead of the game. 71-63.
Get a little offense here, Mike.
Brown for 2.
Got Nogueira backing up.
Rozier 8 on the shot clock. Nice move. 2 to Jayson Tatum.
Well, they're finally getting the ball to him, too. They got 3 guys out there that can score.
Horford. Tatum. Tatum.
Well, I tell you, Van Fleet didn't want to end up a spot on the floor.
Skip pass. Tough angle. Oh, and it goes down. Rozier.
Good look that time by Horford.
10 on the shot clock. Rozier along the baseline. Horford, nice fake. Takes it to the basket for 2.
Oh, what a nice play. One fake. Showed him a way to get to the basket. And then he eluded the rotating bottom defender.
19 for Horford in the game. Inside. Horford.
And there was the pick and roll play and very poised pass by Marcus.
Rozier. Tatum. 4 on the clock. Tatum to the basket. They get it into Lowry. Smart defending. Lowry finds DeRozan. Brown's got him. DeRozan into the paint. Spins. Good defense. Missed the shot. Follow doesn't go. Loose ball underneath. Smart's got it. Boston wins the game.
And justifiably so.
The streak
is 12 and counting.
Friday night, the Nets were riding high in Portland, but then Saturday night, sorrow in Salt Lake City. The Nets back home. You can drive to the game, you can take the train, you can walk, you can take a bicycle. So many options. DeMarre Carroll and the Nets back at Barclays Center. And they take on the team with the best record in the NBA. It's the first of 4 meetings. The Brooklyn Nets and the Boston Celtics right here on Yes. Irving put up 41 5 years ago in the mask against the New York Knicks. Tatum, that's a 3. Jayson Tatum, he has been everything the Celtics hoped for and then some. Brown swings it for Tatum. Gets the step on Carroll, takes it all the way. Long strides for the 6'8", 205-pound Jayson Tatum. He is wiry. Once again, mismatch, backdoor, Irving, drive and kick. Tatum, that's a 3. Yes. Morris swings it for Tatum. Tatum drives in on Crabbe. Oh, he is a smooth operator. Jayson Tatum, and Tatum was slow getting up. He's now limping. It's 5-on-4 right now. Dinwiddie, the blow by. The follow. Carroll feels he was hit in the arm. No call. Tatum drives in on Crabbe. Help from Booker. Trailing the play is Horford for the deuce. Tatum to the rim, and a foul called. Allen was lurking as Tatum beat Whitehead off the dribble. Tatum, spin, around Booker, and the bucket. Jayson Tatum is flashing. Hollis Jefferson stutter step. All the way. Can't get it to go off the glass. Knocked away. Booker is there. Booker lost it through his legs. Scooped up by Irving. Irving ahead. Extra feed. Oh, a special delivery. Brown to Tatum on a rack attack. AC. That's negated by Tatum. Well, he's got a chance to be a special player as Tatum is fouled with 7.2. And that'll do it. The Boston Celtics have won 13 games in a row. They hold off the Nets 109 to 102.
We welcome you to Phillips Arena in downtown Atlanta. Will this be the venue where the Boston Celtics' 14-game winning streak comes to an end? That's what these Hawks fans have in mind as we get set for Hawks basketball on Fox Sports Southeast tonight as Atlanta gets ready to hit the Phillips Arena hardwood, taking on the Boston Celtics. The victory over Sacramento here Wednesday night. The Hawks first at home. Here's a blocked shot by Tatum, and he pulls it down.
Well, he was right in the face of Tatum, and Tatum is a long, young individual.
Here's Horford playing to the corner. And Jaylen Brown strips the cords. The bounce pass for Kyrie, intended for Al, taken away by Delaney. Up the floor, Prince had it stripped. And it's out of bounds to Atlanta. Horford, single coverage, hook shot, short. Rebound Atlanta, stolen by Tatum. Jayson Tatum's first basket is a dunk. Dedmon, bounce pass taken away by Jayson Tatum. Well, he's made 2 straight steals. Tatum, right to the hole.
The young kid has some really beautiful moves.
Torian Prince, taken away by Tatum. Al's got the loose ball, now to Kyrie. Halfway through the third quarter. Brown sets his feet. And Boston takes a 3-point lead. Tatum hits a 3. Jayson Tatum, quiet in the first half. Coming to life big time here in the third. 73-70 Boston. Kavanaugh. And I think Brown may have gotten a piece of that one. Tatum bump and run. Goes all the way and jams it.
See, you can't allow that. Someone has to stop the ball.
Delaney on reverse. Jayson Tatum. And a foul on Atlanta.
Oh man, you gotta get in front of Tatum. He is nice off the dribble with the ball. I mean, there's nobody at the rim.
Jayson Tatum will shoot one. He has exploded here in this third period. 11 points. Make it 12. 78-75 Celtics.
This young kid can play. And he's going to do nothing but get better and better as a player.
5 seconds for Shane Larkin, top of the key, no good. Foul Atlanta.
And he's come on big in this third quarter. 14 big points.
Celtics will dribble, the Hawks rather, will dribble out the final seconds. And the Boston Celtics run their winning streak to 15 in a row. Brad Stevens goes to 2-0 against Coach Bud and the Hawks in this building this year. Boston now 15-2 overall and 8-1 on the road.
Dallas, Texas is the latest stop for the Celtics on this 3-game road trip as they put the NBA's longest win streak on the line. Coach Brad Stevens has the guys ready to go. A couple more games before they get home for Thanksgiving. Jayson Tatum and company looking to extend the streak against Dirk Nowitzki next.
Tatum to the basket.
That kid's showing me something.
Tatum turning the corner, protecting the ball, cocking back with a tomahawk jam. Look at the cock back.
Smith. In traffic, had it blocked and taken away by Tatum. Rozier. Tatum, 10 on the shot clock. Tatum loves that game, loves that in-between game.
Yeah, you see how he shows it with a little hesitation dribble to get the defense to react, and it just rises up.
Tatum for 2.
Tatum's so good at cutting on that weak side, and good read by Al Horford from the post.
Barnes spins, leans, can't bank it home, loose ball. Kyrie's got it, gets it ahead. Jayson to the basket for 2. 89-84, 5-point game. Quick timeout taken by Dallas. They get it to Barnes. Barnes trying to take it to the basket. Loose ball, tracked down by Smart. Throws it up. Tatum throws it down. It's a one-possession game, you meant to say. 89-86. Tatum, 5 on the clock. Gets it to Smart. Deep 3. Yes!
Of course he makes that one. The wide open ones in the second quarter, but the ones that are on the line, that's Marcus Smart time.
Again, they go to Dirk. Dirk spins in the lane, lost the ball, out of the pack comes Kyrie. Boston's got numbers on the break, throwing it up, Tatum! Tie game!
Kyrie Irving with the steal and the picture-perfect pass to Jayson Tatum.
Correa, a deep 3. No. Another rebound to Tatum. He got fouled. Free throw goes down. Another timeout taken by Rick Carlisle. Matthews misses a 3. Rebound to Brown. That's going to do it. And the Celtics extend their winning streak in overtime. The streak is now at 16. Boston is 16-2 on the season. 4th longest winning streak in franchise history. They head to Miami.
The night before Thanksgiving in Miami, and for the Heat, a great challenge and an even greater opportunity. The Boston Celtics bring their 16-game winning streak to the Heat's house. Miami hoping to be streak busters before they hit the road. Welcome inside the American Airlines Arena. 7-9 Miami, 16-2 Boston. On a big game Wednesday, we hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Tatum, pretty behind the back dribble. Got the basket and the foul. A blocking foul underneath on Winslow. Tatum against Ellington. Quick spin. That's a pretty play by Jayson Tatum. His first field goal of the game. Dangerous pass that is intercepted by Tatum.
Opposing teams are playing that corner player, Eric. They're playing that pass to the help side corner.
So 9 Heat turnovers in the half. And the Celtics yet to score off any of them. In and out from downtown for Dion Waiters. Here comes Tatum. Jaylen Brown buries the 3.
Catch and shoot.
8 points for the 21-year-old. Tatum for 3. What a pretty release for Jayson Tatum. Jaylen Brown got free and scored on Waiters. 10 points for Jaylen Brown. Celtics do not panic. You got to play the full 48 minutes to beat them. Only 2 teams have. The first 2 teams they played. At Cleveland and at home to Milwaukee in their first 2 games. They haven't lost since. Tatum nails the 3-ball. His second triple tonight. The rookie has 14, and Miami's lead is 12. Waiters ducks in. Missed it. Rebound of Terry Rozier.
Smart deals it topside for a Tatum three. It's good. Oh, and you can hear the Celtics fans in the building. 17 points for Tatum. A pair of clutch triples here in the fourth quarter for the teenager. He's only 19. 7 straight points for the Celtics. What a wild scenario that just was. Tyler Johnson got the ball back for Miami. Richardson missed it. Oh, Tatum blocked Tyler Johnson. The Heat are streak busters. They end the Celtics winning streak at 16 games in a row. Hats off to the Heat. They outscored Boston in the fourth quarter 35-25. And Tony, the Heat showed poise and resilience after the Celtics went on that 13-0 run to cut a 14-point deficit down to 1. Miami held on those 2 back-to-back triples by Dion Waiters, the game's biggest player.
Eric, I think the experience of winning in Washington after almost giving up that big lead, that 25-point lead, they kept their poise. I had a feeling they were going to come back and do something good, and that shot by Dion really was the shot that got him going.
Some of the NBA's best young talent on display here tonight at the TD Garden. That's Ben Simmons. He is the real deal. We know about Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Should be a good battle here tonight. The Celtics try to make it 7 straight wins over Philly. Next. Rozier off the bounce. Short. Simmons loses the handle. Tatum right there. Tatum to the basket. And he got fouled.
Philadelphia fouls on number 7.
Horford passes up to 3. Tatum to the basket. Backs it home and has a chance for a 3-point play. Tatum's going to take it. Make it. Celtics get hot down the stretch here in the final couple of minutes. Have opened up a double-digit lead at 54-44. Kyrie.
Oh, nice pass.
Tatum. For 2.
That was a great move. That's his shot. He was making those in college. That's his comfort zone right now.
Tatum. Got Amir Johnson to switch. Wants a little room. Comes back the other way to the basket for 2.
How about that? Wow!
Tatum for 2.
That's what you want to do.
Tatum for 3.
Frosting on a cake.
Celtics take the turnover. Philly will inbound, and that'll do it. Well, we know Kyrie's alarm clock went off on time. He's in the building ready to go. The Celtics, the third of a 5-game homestand, should be interesting here this afternoon as Jayson Tatum gets a look at Devin Booker. Last time he was here, he just scored 70 points. Celtics, Suns, next. Ulis with the quick hands and throws it away. Tatum got in the passing lane. Tatum lays it down. Brown for 3. Tatum, nice pass.
Little up fake, rooted that shot blocker. Found the open man.
Celtics go for the corner 3, and Brown knocks it down. Tatum trying to get some room, takes it to the basket, and kisses it home.
Aggressive play by Tatum has been paying off lately.
Deep 3. Ooh. Tatum the other way. Crossover move. Baines, baseline, 2.
I tell you, that was a terrific play by Tatum.
Over the top to Brown, finds Baines under the basket for 2.
Well, they're going to go right at Ulis, whoever he's gotten. He's going to have to really be a terrific defender this afternoon.
Chandler comes out to set a screen. Booker loses the handle, picked off by Horford. Gets it ahead. Brown. Yes, sir.
Well, that was a beauty. I want to tell you, it took off from Causeway Street there. Whoa!
From the corner. Nice to see Jaylen hit a couple of shots there. He now has 10. 3 for 6, 2 for 4 from deep. Tatum for 3, right on cue.
And Tatum knows how to hit the 3.
Yeah. Brown for 3. Jaylen now with 16 and a half. Booker and Brown matched up. Horford open for 3.
Yeah, Chandler was back in the paint, protecting against any drive, and Horford just took advantage.
Ejected this time by Brown. Tatum.
Boy, you got Jackson to go behind the pick.
Mom is nonplussed by that shot. Brown gets a little closer and they will draw a foul. Tatum for 2.
Well, he put the move on Dudley.
Booker, nice move. Oh, bad block by Tatum.
You know, that just may be the guy to defend against him.
Yeah.
A bigger guy that's got some quickness.
That was such a veteran move, Tom.
Yeah.
Jackson just seemed to lose it out of bounds, but it's going to stay Phoenix ball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Horford comes to set a screen. Tatum to the basket.
Yeah! Jaylen was out helping, and the alleyway was wide open.
Brown with the steal, and that's the name of that tune. Celtics have won their 20th game of the season. Kyrie Irving has put up some monster numbers during this homestand. He'll need all of them, and the Celtics will tonight because the Bucks have gone from good to very good with Eric Bledsoe now at the point, and of course the Greek Freak. Should be fun. Celtics and Bucks are next. Horford quickly to the corner. Brown, little room in the baseline, finds Tatum for 3.
Well, if you want to start, that's the way you want to start.
Tatum takes it, and he gets knocked down onto the Kumpo. He's going to pick up the foul. Tatum knocks down his second 3.
Take the pass to the corner and lost that rotating defender nicely.
Tatum quietly with 8 of Boston's 20. Tatum steps back, hits his third 3. Celtics are shooting 75% here, opening up the 27-19 lead. Snell out on Tatum. Rozier kicks it out. Tatum looking for another one. Got it! Jayson Tatum is 4 for 4 shooting 3s. Tatum, oh, nice move. Takes it to the basket. He gets 2. Jayson hasn't missed a shot. He's 5 for 5. Kyrie Irving putting up some monster numbers during this homestand, averaging 29 a game. Looks like he brought lunch, too, for everybody there. Al Horford getting ready in the locker room, coming off a great game. And speaking of great games, how many has this guy had in his Hall of Fame career? Celtics and Mavs are next. There's another block. Horford with it. Nice tip. Tatum to the basket. He'll get to the line. Tatum 9 on the shot clock. Tatum spins to the basket and gets fouled in the process. Kyrie back to Horford. Fakes it. Tatum will take it and make it.
Boy, that play there was made for this kid. That is duck soup for him, coming off the pick and going over the top of people.
Now makes his move across the lane, kicks it out. Tatum will take it. Knocked down a 3. Smith again going to the basket and has it knocked away by Baines and picked off in the corner by Smart. Tatum for 3. Matthews with 10 on the shot clock. Stolen by Tatum.
This is more like Celtic basketball here. Aggressive.
Tatum. Boy. That's a terrific shot. It's a big time shot. And again, Celtics doing what they have to do at home, winning games, getting a little practice time. Mark Cuban is leaving the arena.
From the Alamo City, San Antonio, Texas, home of the 5-time NBA champs. But tonight, the top team in the NBA comes to town, the Boston Celtics, with a 22-4 record, taking on the 5-time champs, the San Antonio Spurs. Kyrie Irving ready to spin tonight on a roll all season long. Jayson Tatum with a pump fake from 3. With 6 on the shot clock. He is so poised and skilled as a rookie, Jeff. Tatum with an acrobatic move and finish underneath. Rozier off the screen from Horford. Horford struggling to find the handle. Right out to Tatum, and that's why he leads the NBA in three-point shooting percentage at 52%. Tatum left alone, and he makes San Antonio pay.
Tatum with a terrific finish.
Irving playing a little two-man game with Horford. Tatum fouled inside by Ginobili. Good cut by Jayson Tatum, moving without the ball. Approaching clutch time with 5 minutes to go. Gay losing the handle. Great hustle by Brown, kept it alive, and the Celtics control. Irving kicks it out to Brown for 3. A much improved three-point shooter. Brown this year shooting 40% from downtown, and it's a one-point game. Great extra pass. And that's why he leads the NBA in three-point shooting. Tatum knots the game. Aldridge goes quick on Horford. Good defense by the Celtics, and they turn him over. Here we go, 5 seconds to go. Tatum gets it in. A look for Kyrie Irving. Rims out. Halfway down and out. And the Spurs escape.
For the first time ever, the Celtics are going to play a basketball game in the Little Caesars Arena here in downtown Detroit. It belongs to Andre Drummond. He has really done a number on the Celtics. Old foe Avery Bradley now used to be a friend. Now he's a foe. Celtics and Pistons are next. Harris had 31 against the Celtics back on the 27th of November. Nice look inside.
Yeah,
gets an easy 2.
Everyone's staring at Al that time. Jaylen Brown with the easy cut. That's good to see for Jaylen Brown. Get an easy basket first, then start stretching your game out.
Kyrie for 3.
Good two-man game with him and Al, and good recognition by Al Horford. If you're going to put 2 on him and leave Kyrie open, Al finds him, makes the Pistons pay.
Al comes in as this afternoon's action, leading the Celtics in assists. Gets the good bounce on the follow-away.
And nice patience by Al. He has a size advantage over Tobias Harris, and he didn't overreact to Drummond coming over. Went with that fadeaway.
Drummond down on the other end. Boston with numbers here. Horford takes it right at Harris for 2.
So that would be a Euro step. That is something new for Al Horford.
Looped inside. Horford for 2.
Good high-low action, and Al Horford just working down underneath.
Harris from the corner. Short this time. Marcus Smart. Horford again going hard to the basket.
Good aggressive play by Al Horford. Right now, no Kyrie Irving out there, so Al Horford going to carry most of the load on the offensive end.
Kick back outside. Tatum fakes the 3. Comes up short, looking for the dunk. Tatum, little free throw jumper, knocks it down confidently.
Brad was talking earlier about Jayson Tatum still encouraging him to do the mid-range game, even though he's shooting the ball so well from 3.
Strong move to the bucket by Smart.
And good job by Al Horford giving that handoff to Smart. Smart created the room and the separation. As a big, you got to get that ball to the guard.
Step back Bradley. That's deflected and picked off by Harris. Smart. People are falling all over the place here. Tatum from the corner knocks down a 3.
Tatum took his sweet time in that corner. Let it fly. Nothing but the bottom.
Baines. Off the dribble. Jaylen to the basket for 2. Drummond is 0 for 2. Harris is 2 for 8. Horford for 2. And Boston's got their largest lead of the game, 51-37. Horford for 3.
Wow. Al just taking a sweet time at the top of the key. Are you really going to give me this, Anthony Tolliver? Okay, I'll give.
54-37. Tatum for 3.
Oh, man. Right now, that sound is the whole league swallowing, being a little bit worried that Jayson Tatum just shot a 3 off the pick and roll.
Brown alley to the basket.
Good ball movement by the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, hard rip to the basket.
Brown trying to work on Kennard. Gets into traffic. Chance for a 3-point play.
It's a big-time play right there.
Horford. Brown going to the basket. Stays down.
Great cut by Jaylen Brown. That's an excellent read. Because everyone was focused on Al Horford. Don't just stay on the perimeter. Try to get an easy one.
Horford takes it.
Got it. It doesn't matter that he was 1 for 5 and hasn't hit this half. Al Horford stepped up and made the big-time shot.
Celtics back up by 7. Tatum will take it.
Got it. That was unbelievable execution. Unbelievable.
How good is this kid? Celtics hold Detroit to 81 points. That's the fewest points the Celtics have given up this season. Brad Stevens with a wave for Stan Van Gundy, and the Celtics pay back the Pistons here this afternoon. 91-81. Al Horford leading the way with 18. Well, the Celtics hope to be hot, as a matter of fact, after a cold night in Chicago, but they got Kyrie back. They take on the Nuggets next. Baines kicks it to the corner. Brown knocked away going to the basket. Crowd anticipating a big flush by Jaylen on the baseline. Kyrie trying to sneak a pass through.
Yeah, just laid there for somebody to pick it up.
Good block by Tatum. Loose ball low finds Harris. Kyrie ran into a crowd of blue shirts. Jaylen for 2.
Well, that's the way to turn the corner, and that was as aggressive as you would want him to be.
Brown to the basket. And Mike Malone's going to call a timeout at the other end. Boston taking their first lead of the game. Skip down to Moutier. Moutier had a career high here last year. Taking it to the basket. Has that rejected, but there's Fareed again, and he missed again. Tice with the rebound. Rozier for 2.
Well, I tell you, that's the type of shot this kid would be looking for all the time before that defense gets set. If they drop back below the free throw line, shoot it!
Tatum to the basket. Boston goes back up by 2, 30-28, final minute first quarter. Tatum back to Rozier, wide open, buries it. Ties the game at 33. Tatum, step away.
I need him and Brown to really heat up in this ball game.
Hernan Gomez misses a 3. Good Chandler on the offensive glass. That's blocked by Marcus. Blocking the other way. He's got Tatum with him. Takes it himself. Tice got a hand on that pass. Smart came up with the loose ball. Kicks it. Tatum for 3.
Good defense. Good hard run. Paying off.
Tatum to the basket. He'll get to the line. And Gomez, I think, got him on the way by. Larkin showing his quickness. Brown cleans up. Oh, good block by Plumlee, but they score it. So it wasn't a good block. It was a goaltend. Harris lost it. Smart. Brown for 2.
Good defense there.
Kyrie keeps it moving. Tatum. They got another goaltending call on Plumlee. Brown again. Gets an open jumper.
That's what I mean. See?
Smart. Brown from the corner. Buries it. Brown knocks down another.
Boy, that forward's got me. I don't worry about anything.
21 points. 7 of 9 shooting for Brown. To the basket. And the foul.
Now that is great basketball right there.
Tatum trying to get to the basket. Tice kept it alive. There was no reset of the shot clock. Brown knew it and went to the hoop. Jaylen's having a game. 8 of 10 shooting, 23 points. Tatum making it look pretty easy. Mike Malone with a quick timeout. Boston's opened up an 8-point lead.
Now that's the time for somebody. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he made it, but I want to tell you, when you got a big guy on you at that stage of the game, you got to go to the rim.
Celtics, 124-118 win. Gary Harris, a heck of a night. 36 points on 16 of 25 shooting. Saturday night on Beale Street here in Memphis, Tennessee, the home of the Blues. Lots of people out. Lots of people have come a couple of blocks over to the FedEx Forum to see Al Horford and company. Can the bench with Tice and Smart play better? We'll find out next. Harrison throws it up looking for Green. Harrison takes it all the way in, then kicks it back out to Gasol, who has to go out to the low low to track it down. Gives it up to Brooks with 5 in the shot clock. Boston ball.
Great hands by Jayson Tatum. He got beat to the middle of the floor, which is really a no-no in an isolation situation, but long arms, quick hands, had that ball bounce off of Brooks.
Tatum decides to try a 3 and knock it down.
That would be the next step in Jayson Tatum's game, being able to shoot off a pick and roll. That was pretty impressive by the young fellow. We got a good one here in Memphis. Celtics on an 8-0 run. We'll be back.
Tatum dumps it inside. Baines has got 6 points.
It does another. That's a pick and roll for Jayson Tatum once again. He rises up, gets 2 defenders, and makes the right basketball play to Baines for the jam.
Rozier back to Baines. 8 on the shot clock. They find Irving. Excellent ball movement, ends up on a 3.
That's
Jayson Tatum.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now. Patience on the offensive end, drive, make the right basketball play, leads to the leading 3-point shooter wide open.
Celtics come up with another turnover. Kyrie, the quick hands to knock it away. Chases Harrison all the way out to the half-court line. Now Harrison comes back strong in the lane. Brooks is stuffed from behind by Tatum. Kyrie looking to return the favor. Back rim, it's a jump shot. Celtics get another opportunity. Tatum gets 2.
That's something I'm going to continue to bring it up with Tatum. Him shooting out of the pick and roll is a great sign for him developing.
Tatum to the basket.
Good little crossover hesitation move to the basket. Love the way he uses his right hand on the left side to keep the ball away from the shot blocker.
Chalmers loses the handle. Up ahead. Tatum. Larkin. Tatum off the dribble, the pull-up jumper.
The 2. That's the Jayson Tatum we saw a lot of in college, getting into his isolation game. That time just rising up, snapping that wrist like it's a walk in the park for him.
84-73, Boston by 11. Chalmers pull-up 3. Rebound Horford. Up it comes to Tatum. Tatum takes it to the basket, counting the foul. He looked at Chalmers and he just said, I'm coming. Simmons dribbles out the clock, and the Celtics, a roller coaster ride here on a Saturday night as we expected it to be. Boston comes away with the win, 102-93. Led by 21 in the first quarter. Looked like it was going to be a laugher. Memphis came all the way back to take the lead. The Celtics pulled away in the end. We'll be back to wrap it up. Indianapolis, Indiana, the scene for the Celtics tonight as they play their 3rd game in 4 nights. Trying to make it 2 straight on the road, but 2-time Conference Player of the Week, Victor Oladipo, standing in the way. Kyrie is ready. All of Australia is ready. Celtics and Pacers are next.
So Indiana's on a back-to-back tonight. So, guys who are banged up, and Jayson Tatum knocks down the long 2. Guys who are banged up, they always want to come out here and see how they feel. Obviously, Turner's going to go.
Young has it deflected, picked off by Tatum. Trying to turn Bogdanovich around, kicks it to the corner. Brown just hit one from there, make it 2. And a quick timeout is taken by Nate McMillan. Kyrie again, kicks it this time. Tatum another deep two. He knocks that down.
So you see these two shots that he's made. Some of the coaches have talked about getting him to do that when he comes in with the second team, having the same aggressive mindset, looking to create his own shot.
Sabonis. Oh, good block by Tice hustling back into the play. Tatum. The two.
Yeah, Tice really timed up that block, which led, you do something like that on this end, usually leads to an easy one on the other end.
Tatum to the basket.
Wow. I don't want to overreact to a rookie, but sit back, strap on your seatbelt.
Could look at that all night. Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Oladipo. Kyrie picks him up. Oladipo comes back the other way. Takes it hard to the basket.
Come on, man.
Tatum. Here he goes again.
Watch the hesitation dribble. Oh my goodness. Dunking on the entire Indiana Pacer defense. Are you kidding me right now? This rookie is absolutely attacking the rim.
5 of 6 from the field, 13 points. 2 very loud dunks. Collison goes to the basket, rejected by Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum times this up perfectly. He gets a little bit of body contact, but he knows he can recover having the size advantage. Get that out of here.
Stevenson. Head of steam. Throws it away. Tatum the other way, finds Rozier. He'll take a three, make a three.
It's a good play when Al ran down the middle, caused the defense to suck in. Rozier runs flat to the corner, knocks down the three.
Little breathing room for the Celtics at 9 right now. 2:40 to go third. Smart. Corner, Tatum, open, got it.
Love that play. Single side bump, leaves the guy wide open in the corner. If he stays hugged out, Horford gets all the way to the basket. Good play by Al Horford.
Stevenson, the defender. Tatum comes back the other way. Horford open for 3, and he knocks it down.
Good play by Jayson Tatum. Drawing the defense, kicking out. You got to respect his drive, so Horford's left wide open.
Tatum crosses over, passes up the shot. 2 on the shot clock. Now Horford bails out the Celtics on that position.
No question about it. Big shot by Al Horford. Little jab to get himself some space to knock down a 3.
2-possession game. Smart. They get it to Kyrie. Comes up shooting. Knocks it down. Wow.
That's such a big shot.
Bogdanovich looking. Able to get it into Joseph. Back to Bogdanovich.
Uh-oh.
Stolen by Rozier. He's got time. He's got a bucket. 1.6 on the clock.
Celtics with a 1-point lead.
Bogdanovich looking. Gets it in. Half-court shot. Ooh, hit the rim. And Boston escapes. 112 to 111.
It is game 1 of our Thursday night doubleheader on a 38-degree mild evening. We are at Madison Square Garden in New York. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Holiday. The expected sellout crowd ahead of the 19,000 still making their way in. The NBA on TNT is being presented by State Farm. It's the Boston Celtics facing the New York Knicks as we take a look at the Eastern Conference race. Boston is on top, record of 26-8. The Knicks vying for a playoff spot, and they are 16-14, and they have Detroit at Detroit coming up tomorrow night. Dermott not able to hit. This is Tatum, who's been quiet to this point, able to drive right by Porzingis.
Yeah, well, Tatum said, if you're not going to call any plays for me, I'll just take it myself in the break. Good attack by Tatum. He's really good off the bounce and finishing with both hands.
Beasley. The spin lost at the strip by Tatum. Tatum looks to split through. He does, and he's fouled. He's held. Oh, it's a held ball. They'll jump it up. knock it down. He has not been into the offense. 2 for 2 now. That was a 3. He has 5 points. Tatum for 3. Yes. So Jayson Tatum has turned it here in the third.
It's been a frustrating shooting night for Kristaps Porzingis. I saw him leave the bench. It looked like he was going to the locker room. He didn't. He was in the tunnel, took some moments to walk around slowly and pace, collect himself, gather himself, and then headed back to the bench. He's sitting down with his team again.
All right, Roz, what a move by Jayson Tatum. Porzingis 0 for 11 from the field, 0 for 1. Make it 1 for 2 at the line. Just 1 point. Tatum, played by Beasley. Tatum has to fire with the shot clock rolling down. A 3-pointer for Jayson Tatum. Now they say a 2. He had a foot on the line. Tatum with a beautiful fake and hits. So a slow start for Tatum, but he now has 12 points. Here is Tatum to Fred, rejected and fouled by O'Quinn. Off the steal, here comes Tatum. Tatum all the way, and foul. Ntilikina got back, and Tatum will head back to the line. So the Knicks able to turn it from the blowout loss at Charlotte. They go to 17 and 14. Tied with Detroit and Washington for the number 6 spot. And the Knicks play the Pistons at Detroit tomorrow night. Knicks have had big problems on the road, losing 9 of 11, but different story at home where they're now 15 and 5, while the Celtics, coming off the home loss last night to Miami, have dropped 2 in a row. They go to 26 and 9. They are still on top in the Eastern Conference.
Tonight in Boston, the Bulls try to start a new winning streak. They face the Celtics, a team they dispatched at the United Center 2 weeks ago. It's the Bulls and the Boston Celtics.
Irving shadowed by Dunn. Irving back to Baines. He moves it along even though he had an open shot. Tatum fires and scores.
This is the guy you got to guard. He's a rookie, but he's shooting over 50%, leading the league in three-point shooting.
Little step back by Tatum, and he pours it in. Here comes Horford again.
Oh, and they missed Jaylen Brown. He was wide open.
Now they find him, but too late. Now he gets it back, goes in and scores.
And Denzel stole the ball from Justin. Justin did a great job of circling the post, and I thought he came up clean with that steal. And Denzel kind of knocked it away from him.
Jaylen Brown. That's a 3, and he hammered that down.
Well, you talk about both him and Tatum. They have really shot lights out this year.
Irving back to the top, bounces to Brown. Corner, up shooting, and that's nothing but net. Kyrie back outside. Brown fires, nothing but net.
He's trying to hit some threes now.
Smart outside Tatum. Tatum bounces off of Markin. And the dunk by Brown.
Gotta stay on the floor. Gotta stay on the floor. Jaylen Brown.
Out of the corner, a jumper, and Jaylen Brown. He shot the 3 well, 3 of 4 for Jaylen Brown on the night. Tatum against Robin.
Mid-range game. He's a very good-looking rookie.
Tatum. Horford. He got it up and good. He's got a way of getting it up on the rim softly, Baines does. Marking a bully drive and missed it. Tapped out of there, and Kyrie, and now it's 5 against 4. Horford to Irving to Brown, a wide open 3, teed up and knocked in. And another timeout by Fred Hoiberg. 73-60, a 13-point Celtic lead. Back to Baines, strip, and then the lead pass, and Tatum runs it down. He beat Holiday to it. Lead pass for Brown. Brown hops in, Tatum gets the ball.
That's good hustle right there. Jayson Tatum was the one who got that steal and started to break and finished.
Tatum on the move. Tatum feeds Kyrie. Nothing but net. That's another 3.
New transition.
85-68. Tatum, corner three. Porter in.
He shoots 50%. And he shot the ball particularly well tonight.
Oh, Brown, what a move, and the layup's good. That's an explosive move.
That's an athlete. I mean, he came right at Jaren Grant. Jaren Grant just froze.
Nice. Crabtree has been forced to play some guys like Tice who might not. Oh, there's a nice move.
That's a nice move by Jayson Tatum.
Welcome to NBA Christmas Day, presented by State Farm. Bing Crosby's "I'll be home for Christmas" has never applied to the Boston Celtics until today. It's the Celtics' first ever home game on December 25th as they welcome the Washington Wizards. John Wall and company, 3 games above 500, taking on Kyrie Irving and the Celtics, who on the best winning percentage in the Eastern Conference.
Oubre and Tice didn't get a hand up. Oubre couldn't hit that one, but he shot it a lot better this year from 3 than a year ago. Here's Tatum taking it to the rim, and the rookie on his first shot attempt of the game scores.
And Dave, I think in this roster, they would like Jayson Tatum to be aggressive as a scorer. With Kyrie off the floor, he's been terrific. Let's see if he can be assertive. Nice pass again by Al Horford. They filled their roster with the kind of guys who win in this league. Switchable, able to make threes, and all of a sudden we're locked up on Christmas Day. Don't go anywhere.
Nice drive by Tatum. Tatum is 4 for 4 from 2-point range, and the Celtics have their first lead of the game.
How smooth and easy is that 19-year-old? Doesn't force a thing, stays within himself.
Wall gives it up. Gortat, an air ball.
You see what I mean about Kyrie Irving getting down in the stance, trying to stay in front of John Wall?
Tatum launches and hits the triple. Here's Smart. And Marcus Smart now. He's hit big shots in the playoffs from out there. That gets the Celtics within 2.
And he gives you so much defensively, just forces himself into the action. He's checking Porter right now.
You talk about the turnover with Boston. He's the longest tenured Celtic in his 4th year. Tatum behind the back, and then fouled by Meeks.
Come on now.
And Marcus was in Detroit. He was in the Avery Bradley trade. It wasn't just Isaiah Thomas that was dealt. That was a big move that the Celtics made in moving Bradley in the offseason. Look at Tatum create space and hit on the baseline. Morris with the skip, Satoransky. And look at Tatum right in his grill. And then Tatum strips it. Satoransky gets it back, has to throw it up there with 1 on the shot clock. Rozier out of there with it. Celtics looking to retake the lead. Tatum, you bet! Tatum puts it on the deck and is fouled by Otto Porter. 3rd team foul on Washington.
I love that.
Tatum goes behind the back, gets it swatted, but a foul is called, and Tatum will go to the line. And the Wizards, who've been up and down this year, maybe this game will be a turning point for them. On 35, just a couple games ago to Brooklyn, they come back with a win over Orlando, scoring a $130, and then they come into Boston, overcome a 5-point deficit with about 6 minutes to go, close the game on a 21-8 run.
Impressive by this young man, John Wall, who I thought set the tone with both his scoring and his passing.
The Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina is still lit up for the holidays. That's where the Celtics find themselves, the first of a back-to-back here. Kyrie Irving in the house. The Celtics have won 5 in a row here in Charlotte. They'll try to make it 6 next. Kid Gilchrist with 6 on the shot clock. And that's going to be Boston ball.
That's good defensive hands. Knocking the ball down off of Kid Gilchrist's shoe.
Nice rebound by Baines.
Good battle underneath.
Tatum gets a step, gets hammered, will get to the line. Carter Williams looking to take it to the basket. Rebound taken off by Yabusele. Gets it quickly to Tatum. Tatum in the paint for 2.
The oohs and ahs of the North Carolina people here love it. The Duke Blue Devil returning and making plays like that.
14-point Boston lead. That matches their largest lead of the game. Tatum again with a nice move. Gets two.
An aggressive mindset when the ball's coming to you. That's what Jayson Tatum needs. Just an opportunity to make more basketball plays in the paint.
Tatum hits a turnaround.
Good job just getting a little bit of body contact, creating space, and he has that high release to get a shot off once he has a sliver of room.
Larkin with the miss. Sends it ahead to Rozier. Up for Tatum.
Great fast break. Starting with the rebound by Larkin. And Terry Rozier made the right read to Tatum for the dunk.
Tatum 8 on the shot clock in a crowd. Ooh, 3 white shirts on Tatum. Larkin looking inside, trying to get an angle to Horford. They find Tatum instead along the baseline, and he finds 2.
It's a nice play. I mean, he really didn't have a lot of room to work on that baseline and covered so much ground with that one dribble going to the other side of the rim.
The lead is back to 7. Kaminsky straightaway 3 is blocked. Walker, he got swallowed up. Out on the break, Tatum.
How good is Smart at seeing guys streaking up the floor?
Tatum making a move to the basket, gets fouled by Howard on the way by, and we're going to get a timeout. Tatum makes them both. 6 for 6 on the night at the free throw line. Celtics got a comfortable lead right now with 1:38 to go. The 2. Taking a lot of time, and it ends up on a turnover. You can hear the applause in here. There are a ton of Celtic fans in the building.
Yeah, I feel like with Jayson Tatum and Kyrie here, I think we converted North Carolina.
On a bitter cold night throughout the New England area, it has been single-digit temperatures. Right now, 7 degrees here in Boston, sub-zero nearby. Fortunately, we are inside at TD Garden. And it is a packed house. Better than 18,000 turning out. The NBA on TNT is presented by State Farm. It's the Houston Rockets, the Boston Celtics. Although both teams have had some problems recently, they are among the best in the NBA. Golden State is back on top. Houston is at 25-7. Boston 28-10 off the win last night in Charlotte.
They have to stop this. There's no way a big man can guard Harden. Period.
There it is. Got the step.
Period. He does this every time. To me, it's so frustrating watching them switch every time. Then he gets to the hole. He gets to the corners. Harden is one of the best facilitators in this game. Why would you put someone that can't move laterally on him constantly?
And he's so amazing getting separation. Pretty fast, smart for Tatum.
And don't get me wrong, the Celtics going to play hard. The game is not over, but you see a weakness in the strategy automatically. And I'm telling you, as a big man, you do not want to check Harden with that footwork of his.
Oh, Tatum to the back. Tucker stepped away. He knew there was no way he was going to stop Tatum.
Yeah, and no excuse for that when you have like-sized players who can switch if they communicate.
Houston 7 for 17 from downtown. And a sarcastic roar from the crowd as the foul is charged to Harden, sending Tatum to the line. A reason. Back comes Tatum for Boston. Puts the speed on, lost possession momentarily. Larkin on the recovery. Horford is looking for the three-point line, pops it out. They swing it. There's Tatum curling his way to draw the foul. It's on Monet. Harden outplayed by the rookie. Tatum, who steals. Harden is back. Tatum on the drive and score. Harden puts the move on Baines and lost it. Tatum with a rainbow 3 and a foul. Jayson Tatum getting even more of an opportunity because of that severe injury suffered by Gordon Hayward. Minutes into the start of the season, that fractured left ankle, which puts him out the rest of the way. Smart with the step, kicked it out. There's Tatum, backs it home. What a move by Jayson Tatum, who now has 17. Now Tatum defending on Harden. Harden with the shot blocked by Tatum, taken by Horford.
You can trust everybody. But Tatum shoots 49% from three. Kyrie can get you a quick bucket, and you can get the foul and make it a free throw game. A lot of options if you're Coach Stevens.
Well, Smart takes to the rim. He's able to score with 13.5 to go. It's a 1-point game. Ariza can't find anyone. And the Rockets have to take a timeout. It's in the hands of Harden, and he is fouled by Horford. So Harden able to hit on both. Smart gets it down low to Tatum. 7.3 to go and a 1-point game. Oh, look out! It'll be Boston ball.
Harden with the offensive foul. Marv, you and I talked about this all game. It was Smart. It was Nader. It was Larkin. Those guys put in pressure. Remember Larkin getting almost that foul at half court earlier? Upping the pressure, putting the guards in a tough position. Harden with the offensive foul.
Harden picks up his third. 7.3 left. Celtics with the ball in their front court. No timeouts remaining. It's a 1-point Houston lead. Here is Horford. Yes! Boston by 1! 3.7 to go. Rockets do not have a timeout. Ariza will look to throw it in backcourt. Smart is all over Harden, who does not like it. Little pushing and shoving, and Harden knocks Smart down and is called for another foul. And on that, they lose the ball.
Isn't this the passion we expected? Offense did not do this for the Celtics. Defense, the guys off the bench for the Celtics, got them engaged defensively, frustrated Harden. 2 offensive fouls, 2 turnovers in the last 5 seconds.
An incredible finish here in Boston. Horford, with 2 seconds remaining, is fouled by Black. Oh, he hit the rim on purpose, missed on purpose. Here's Gordon off the backboard, and the Boston Celtics have come up with a miraculous comeback when James Harden standing at center court in disbelief.
A sellout crowd expected, and certainly will be here as they pile into the TD Garden. Hello, everyone, with Jeff Van Gundy and Doris Burke. Mike Breen on hand. Isaiah Thomas will not play, so it takes a little bit of the hype away from the game, but still a marquee matchup. That's the other interesting thing about these two teams. Both of them made major changes after great seasons as Tatum goes to the basket, and that has been a wonderful change for the Celtics, that young man. And James, in attack mode, finds Kevin Love.
And that's where I wonder sometimes in those semi-transitions, if a guy wouldn't be better off doing what Al Horford just did. Run to the rim. You don't always have to stop at the three-point line when you're ahead of your man. Put pressure on the rim by running rim to rim.
Nice feet inside, but Crowder misses the layup. Beautiful pass from Smith, but they can't convert. Brown the crossover. Brown to the rim. And a timeout call by Tyronn Lue. If you're a Celtics fan, you watch Brown and Tatum, you say, wow, we've got some good players to watch for a long time. Here's Rozier. Rozier having a real fine season in his third year. Pulls up, knocks down the three. That's been maybe his biggest improvement. His rookie shot just 22% from downtown. He's up to 37% this year. Rozier gets in the paint and floats that one up. The tip is good. Good hops there from Rozier. Celtics back up by 8. Wade a little crossover. Slides, pulls up, misses. Baines quick out Rozier. They've got time. Rozier, though, fires up a three and rattles it home with 1.8 remaining. Rozier tied up. Tice has some range and shows it there with his three-pointer.
But he's 5 for 26 from 3 until then. Sometimes we think the coaches that win the most do the best job, but I would say there's a lot of guys who do a good job as Tatum drives it to the rim and finishes. Whoa. And my sub-500 coach of the year so far, Kenny Atkinson. He gets more out of a Brooklyn team than most. And I would have Rick Carlisle right up there as well.
Smart with the steal, throws it ahead to Rozier. Rozier for the dunk. And there's the impact of Marcus Smart. Tatum, the pull-up shot, and that's good. Tatum, one of those Celtics, as we mentioned, averaging 14 a game. And as Jeff pointed out earlier, he's #1 in the NBA in three-point percentage.
Ben Simmons is going to be the Rookie of the Year, and it's overlooking a guy like Jayson Tatum as Jaylen Brown makes that three. And my Rookie of the Year right now, Mike, and Simmons has had an incredible year, it'd be Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. Love. Horford stays with him. Wild shot by Love. He thought he got hit. Brown to Tatum. Tatum in stride, a three. That's good. Back-to-back threes for the Celtics. And it's the largest lead of the game, a 14-point advantage. James, bad pass. Brown saw that one coming. And J.R. Smith fouls him to stop the fast break. Thomas, well, he could play. He's on that injury restriction. No back-to-back yet, a minutes restriction. But he is active. Wouldn't that be something?
Mike, you have to say this every time because it's in every article about every player. We're not going to rush him back. You have to say that. They're not going to rush him back. We're not playing until he's 100%.
James lifts up and battle for the rebound. Celtics come away with it. New team, new city, and Tatum is fouled. Boy, he plays with a confidence for a kid who's a rookie. Not afraid to attack.
Oh no, this guy, one thing I think most people knew is that he was going to come in and score, but I don't think anybody could have predicted the shooting, nor I think this guy is legit 7 feet and coming at you with a point guard type handle.
See how you always go just that step too far.
Yeah. He's a lot bigger than Jay Crowder, don't you think?
Yes. James can't connect. Rebound. Goes to the Celtics. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Brown attacks the goal, throws it up and in. His third field goal. That's in both Tatum and Brown are good defenders. Korver drills another three. He hit 4 in the first half. That's his 5th for the game. And Cavs back with an 11. Nice set play out of the timeout. Get an open look for one of the best. Brown easily gets to the basket. Some miscommunication there defensively. Green stripped. Green thought he was fouled again. Rozier got a piece of it. Ojale keeping James in front of him. Well defended. Dwayne Wade with a three-pointer. Way off. Horford tips it right to Smart. Ahead to Brown. Should be an easy two. Four quick points and a lead back up to 15.
No backcourt balance. And Jaylen Brown gets an easy one.
Well, I think we have to, draw to and move it. And he's done a really good job of that. He did a great job reading some of those side pick and rolls at the start of the half. And that's the way people are going to play him. So he's going to have to move it. He did a good job.
3-point shot and LeBron James makes this always a dangerous situation. Priorities defensively.
Well, our lack of scoring there for a couple of minutes in the third quarter was an issue.
Oh, Tatum. Gorgeous move to the basket.
He turns down the three. Euro steps by. Beautiful left hand.
6 of 11 from the field. 15 points, 5 rebounds. He's averaging 14 and 5. Baines, left-handed, flips it up and in. And a strong start to the fourth has Tyronn Lue calling for timeout. Tatum gets inside, can't finish. Cavs have a tough stretch on the road coming up. And Smart hits the three-pointer. And it's back to a 20-point lead, equaling the largest of the game. Ojale, Baines, Irving, Rozier, and Tatum out there right now for the Celtics. Rozier, quick catch and shoot. Boy, he's had a terrific game. He's got 15 points. That's his third three-pointer.
Well, they added such size and length with Tatum, Brown playing more, and when Gordon Hayward gets back, they also added Aaron Baines as a matchup guy for the bigger centers. Ojale is a good defender as well.
Rozier getting more time. He's very good defensively. 18-point lead. Rozier knocks down another three. Terry Rozier is 4th three of the game. He's got a game-high 20. And the Celtics with their largest lead of the game. Meanwhile, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they have to inbound one more time. They've lost now 5 straight road games, and overall just 1-4 in their last 5. But that man is on the horizon, expected to play on Saturday in their next game.
On a frigid 13-degree night in Brooklyn, we welcome you to Barclays Center, where the fans are bundled up and scurrying in quickly as they get ready for basketball. It's the Nets against the Celtics in the 3rd of 4 meetings this season, and it's time for Nets on Yes. Shot clock all the way down to 5. Carroll forced it up, and Tatum was with him the whole way. Okafor isolated on Tatum. Duke on Duke. And that's going to be a jump ball.
We've spoken about Spencer Dinwiddie's growth in the open at the beginning of the broadcast, but how about Karis LeVert? Equally just as impressive.
Here's Irving. Kyrie Irving hits the long 2, and Kenny Atkinson will take a timeout. A 7-0 Boston run. Irving's teardrop rattles in. Okafor couldn't hit.
Not a good shot, though. But you gave it to him in a spot where he uncomfortable to catch, and then he tried to make something happen. It wasn't really a comfort zone the whole way.
Irving step back 3 is good with AC all over him.
Pretty quiet, actually, for the first quarter and a half.
Carroll couldn't find the space. Tatum was there, and then the poke away. Irving the save, or no? Irving's out of bounds. And I believe the Nets are going to have a new shot clock. Hollis Jefferson gathers, trying to find space. Tatum would have none of it. And now the Nets will have 7/10 of a second to try and manage a look. Tatum connects, 3rd in the NBA in 3-point shooting percentage. Tatum near 47%.
What adjustments do you want to make to try to get some separation on the scoreboard?
I think we need to be more purposeful and put more energy into our offense. Obviously, we're banged up. We're missing some pieces. That just means that all 5 guys have to do their role to try to help get somebody else a shot.
Tatum powers it down with the right hand.
My goodness. Watch this. That left shoulder's in. And when that left shoulder is in and by the defender, forget about it. Wow. What an aggressive attack from the outside for a guy who's shooting the ball very well from outside. Opens up his drive.
As Carroll gets swatted by Tatum. Irving around the tight screen, has space. His floater, rainbow.
That's with Zeller coming right at him, too. That is just a remarkable shot that he has worked on. He can do it with his left hand, his weak hand also.
Dinwiddie flings it out. Crabbe on the drive, had nothing. And the Nets having a really tough time getting any kind of looks on the offensive end. Lob to the rim for Tatum, who oops the alley. Irving connects on a 3. And now Kenny Atkinson will take a timeout. Nets have missed 11 of their last 12 shots. Irving looked like he got away with a travel and then puts it in.
Yeah, he kind of extended that left leg out there. I thought that might have been a travel, but that's why they don't give us whistles.
Irving separates, puts it up, and in. That is just a difficult shot that Irving put in.
And Dinwiddie did exactly what he's supposed to do. He didn't jump at the shooter just then, but put his hand up.
Irving slithers, accelerates, feeds. Tatum blocked by Hollis Jefferson. Another chance is good for Tatum.
Which team is going to play this game in the paint going towards the basket will win this game?
Harris sees a seam to the rim. Can't finish. And then off of who? It's off of Harris out of bounds. Boston basketball. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. 7 lead changes in the 4th. Tatum gets the step and powers it down with the right hand.
Yeah, Hollis Jefferson, you could feel it. He was leaning out towards the sidelines, and you knew as soon as that catch was completed by Tatum, he was going to finish that one off big time.
Ball in Dinwiddie's hands. Another drive, a floater, no whistle. He hasn't gotten any the whole quarter. Celtics with numbers. Irving, no. Carroll has the rebound snatched away. Tatum puts in a 3. Boston takes a 4-point lead. Dinwiddie, the drive to the rim, gets hit. No call. Harris another rebound. He's stuffed. And it will will stay with Brooklyn. Nets don't have a timeout. Harris has to get it in. Finds Hollis Jefferson. He turns, floats, can't hit. Rebound pushed in the air, volleyed around. Hollis Jefferson short. It would have counted, and he just pulled the string on a 4-footer. A dramatic finish and a hard-fought loss for Brooklyn.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of the NBA game washing up on the shores across the pond in London, and it is a good matchup for the 8th regular season matchup between the Celtics and the Sixers. The 8th regular season game being played in London. O2 Arena is the site. Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw with you. There's a look inside the beautiful O2 Arena, sold out in less than an hour when this game was announced. It is the Sixers and the Celtics playing for the third of 4 times this year. Celtics 2-0 against the Sixers. Ben Simmons averaging nearly 17 points and 7.5 assists per game. Also 8.4 rebounds per game. What a year. Redick had his shot rejected, and the Celtics break out.
They get a taste of the #1 defense in the NBA right there in the first possession.
11-4 Sixers. Jaylen Brown. Horford saved the turnover. Brown a 3, and it's good. Jaylen Brown, a 39% three-point shooter. Tatum back in the game. He connects. Jayson Tatum, the rookie 3rd pick this year out of Duke.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of Dukies going at it, that's for sure. And you got Kyrie, you got everybody out there.
Offensive rebound of the Celtics, and they set it up again. Here's Kyrie Irving. Finds Brown for a 3, and it's good for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown getting in front of Saric. Redick had it knocked loose. The turnover. Jaylen Brown on the run out. And the Celtics running their way back into it. It was 22 moments ago. It's been cut to 12. Sixers led by 22 at one point. Jaylen Brown finds Tice, and Tice able to finish.
Good execution right there as the Sixers showed a little 1-3-1 on a side out of bounds. And certainly the Celtics were prepared for it. Marcus Smart and company aren't allowed to get it.
There's a steal. Marcus Smart can't finish, but Jaylen Brown cleans it up. Brown leads the Celtics with 14. And Embiid working against Baines, shoots the jumper, missed it in and out, rebounded by Baines for Boston. Tatum on the move for the Celtics. The rookie pulls up from 3 and connects. And now the Sixers have cut the lead to 6. And right away a timeout called by Brett Brown, the head coach of the Sixers. Tatum working down low, and Tatum, after a quiet first half, has scored 5 here in the 3rd quarter. Tatum just 19 years old. Simmons 21 years old. Here's Jaylen Brown for the jumper. He's only 21 years old, and he drains the smooth jumper. Tatum attacking. Irving, long 3, knocks it down.
It's interesting to know how often or how much Al Horford handles the ball up top. Again, he averaged about 5 assists a game. He's like a quarterback on both sides of the floor.
Tatum, nice move over Saric, and he drains the jumper. Tatum, who had just 2 points in the first half, has 7 here in the 3rd quarter. Tatum with a hot hand here in the 3rd. And it continues. And the Celtics have pulled it within 1.
Excellent job staying aggressive by Jayson Tatum.
3-point lead for the Sixers. And there's Tatum. Tatum with 13 in the game, 11 here in the 3rd quarter. Jaylen Brown working his way in, and 1. Smart. Pass a little too far to the right of Brown, and to back it out. Rozier a 3, and it's good. Down to 4 to shoot. Jaylen Brown, tough shot. Rebound to McConnell. He lost it as Marcus Smart again takes it away. Finds Brown cutting to the rim. And the smothering defense of Marcus Smart causing another turnover, and the Celtics back up by 11.
It seems to be in the middle of all those loose balls and turnovers is Marcus Smart, just making winning plays.
There's Tatum connecting.
That's the type of shots he was making to start the 3rd quarter, and where this game totally got away from the Sixers. They had lost a lot of momentum at the end of the first half, and then Tatum made all the difference to start the 2nd half.
Horford put that one off the window. From the late 2nd quarter on, a dominant performance by the top team in the Eastern Conference. The final from London, the Celtics beat the Sixers 114-103.
It's the Celtics and the Clippers.
on an NBA Wednesday presented by State Farm. Our doubleheader continues from the Staples Center in Los Angeles as these two teams battle for the first time this season. And the Celtics continuing their West Coast trip.
You know that, Mike. Doc Rivers has always raved about how underrated of a passer as Tatum knocks down the jump shot. Underrated of a passer Blake Griffin is in that power forward position.
Tatum drives out to Baines. His open jumper is good.
That's outstanding defense by the Clippers, individually and collectively. And that's a shot defensively that you have to be able to live with.
Lou Williams left-handed. Gorgeous move from Lou Williams.
There are some. I'm sorry.
Sometimes you want to call him Sweet Lou, but to me that's a Lou Piniella nickname. And Lou Hudson from the NBA.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure you'll think of something, right?
No. And he's now on a streak. He's had 9 consecutive games where he scored 20 or more off the bench. It's just been a spectacular season. Tice knocks down the three-pointer. As Tatum launches and nails the three-pointer. Tatum, number 2 in the NBA in three-point percentage at 45%. That's another wonderful rookie. Williams, who entered the NBA back in 2005, a second-round pick out of South Gwinnett High School in Georgia. Brad Stevens was telling us before the game he was an assistant at Butler, and he went to scout Lou Williams. He actually went to scout his teammate Avery Jukes, and Lou Williams is on the team, and he went to a practice, and the guys were just kind of shooting around. All of a sudden, Lou Williams walks in, and he said it was so impressive. Williams now took control, said, all right, you play here, and then not only took control of the practice in terms of vocally, but basketball-wise, as Tatum knocks it home. Stevens said he called back to Butler. He goes, hey, there's another guy we need to take a look at. They didn't get Lou Williams, who went right to the NBA. They did get Avery Jukes, who had a nice career at Butler. Jaylen Brown back to Irving. Shuffles it out to Tatum. Open look. That's good. Tatum now at 12 points, and it's a 9-point lead again for Boston.
Thanks, Mike. You mentioned how the Clippers are a feel-good team this season, and it's because they just feel good about this team.
Tatum, some pretty crossovers. Boy, that's a 19-year-old that just did that. Tatum drives and draws the foul on Harrell. Boston, the team that's playing the second consecutive night on back-to-back, albeit the same city in the same arena. They are the fresher team here in the second half.
The Beast from the East has arrived in the Mile High. We welcome you to Pepsi Center, where tonight the Denver Nuggets take on the Boston Celtics.
Murray for 3. And it's off the mark. Jamal Murray had a slow start to the season, but he's now up to 37% from 3 and averaging almost 16.5 points per game. Brown along the baseline.
You go for that steal, you don't get it. And Brown is so strong. That's a good matchup for Gary.
Out to Tice. Tice shoots the 3. That's good. Daniel Tice, he's only shooting 30%, but he's got the look of a shooter. Tatum's had a great season shooting 3s. Inside acrobatic.
Good move. They're calling these little grabby tic-tacs, but guys going to the basket, getting bumped pretty good, letting them play.
Now to beat the clock. And down it goes. Trey Lyles hits a 2-pointer. Of course, Lyles coming over in a trade, and he has played very well for the Denver Nuggets. Had a double-double last time out in the win over Dallas. His 5th double-double of the season. And the Celtics continue to light it up from the perimeter.
Smaller team, you want to switch, get it a little bit slow, getting out.
One thing I like about Boston on offense, I know they've had trouble scoring. They shoot the way they shot,
like that. And that's not bad defense. And right now they're playing with a high amount of confidence.
Moutier, a little stutter step.
Celtics come up with it.
Over to Tatum. Tatum for 3. That's good. Timeout Denver. And the Celtics are on a bit of a roll. Crowd chant defense now. At 66 all. Oh, down goes Torrey Craig. And Tatum records his 14th point. Tatum is on the run. Bye-bye.
Tice did a nice job down low. They're worried about the 3, but you got to also Tatum proved that if you're going to play my 3, I'm going to try to drive and get to the rack. As you shoot a long jumper, they get a layup to tie the game. And this could be a technical on Boston, their second delay of game.
Tatum on the run. Pass in deep. Horford scoops it up and in. And the dunk is good. Barton just ran into traffic and then stayed in there. You get in the trees, you got to get out, especially late.
They're in the backcourt to Kyrie Irving. Can the Nuggets defend?
Kyrie in the lane, 3-ball, corner, in and out and back in again. Jaylen Brown with the biggest shot of the game so far. Kyrie Irving's got it. No right. 5 to shoot. Kyrie going left. Off the mark. Lyles has it. Nuggets with 3 seconds. Will Barton 2 seconds for the win. Oh, tipped in by Craig. Tipped in by Craig. And I think it's going to be too late, but they'll have to take a look at it. Could have called a timeout. Just a little bit too late. Light is on. Torrey Craig, the possible game winner, will be waved off. A terrific game. The Nuggets, it's going to be a frustrating loss. Their 3-game win streak is over. The Nuggets will drop to 26-24, 19-7 at home. The Celtics go to 36-15 on the road. They are now 17-7.
It's the New York Knicks and Boston Celtics as we welcome you to an NBA Wednesday doubleheader presented by State Farm. A sold-out TD Garden where the Celtics own the best record in the Eastern Conference, third best record in the NBA, facing off against the New York Knicks. Knicks have struggled on the road this season, 7 of 19. Porzingis misses that 3, and Horford grabs another board. Jaylen Brown, that's a 3. He's their second leading scorer, and without Irving, he'll need to look for his points, Doris.
He will, Mike, and it's been a little bit of a struggle for him in January, but hitting the game winner against Denver, that's always good for the confidence.
Jack whips a pass, stolen by Horford. Horford and Brown. Brown gets the nice pass, perfectly timed by the Celtics' leading assist man. He went for the steal, Brown gets the dunk.
And that's what both Tatum and Brown were asked to do with Brad Stevens early. They needed to make open shots, post their matchups at times.
Tatum drives, lost it out of bounds. Last touch by New York, Boston ball. There have been so many impressive rookies the way Tatum started the season. And after a rough game against Golden State Saturday night, he bounced back nicely, scoring 20 points against Denver, the victory on the road against the Nuggets. And thrills that one.
I think it's his demeanor that allows him to bounce back quickly. What you'd like to see, he takes and makes a lot of tough shots. You'd like him to find some easier opportunities.
You know, they switch a lot, and so there's mismatch. We got to get into the mismatch quicker. We're a little hesitant. We're not quick enough with that. If we move the ball quickly, maybe even get it to the other side, then throw it in, we'll have a better chance.
What Memphis did tonight was interesting. I was told they're going to now sit out Evans until the trade deadline. He was in Indiana getting ready for their game, warming up. They pulled him off the court, essentially.
Oh, Brown throws it down. And the Knicks call timeout. Sorry to interrupt. That was wild.
Again, it gets back to the fact that teams are very leery of giving away draft picks for what are essentially role players. A Kyle O'Quinn, and then Joakim Noah is just, no one's untradeable in the NBA. We've seen some really difficult contracts get moved. They're trying to find whether it's wing help. Mirotic was a player they were involved in. I know they're in discussions with a few teams on wing players, but they don't have many tradable. They have very few tradable assets in New Orleans. They have their first-round pick.
And so unassuming.
Whoa! Tatum beats Hardaway, and then the Knicks with no help defense there, and Tatum with his third field goal. Tatum on a pull-up, sweet jumper there for the 19-year-old, and it's back to 9. Brown drives and puts it in. Just when Porzingis comes up to him, and Jaylen Brown has 14. Rozier
Up top to Tatum. Tatum, he made that so difficult and then hits the shot. And the Celtics 10 straight points. They've blown this one open. It's been a big change this year with Carmelo Anthony being traded, being the focus of every opponent's defense night in and night out. A learning experience as Tatum nails the three-pointer. The Boston Celtics, a good old-fashioned blowout right now here at the TD Garden, 94-67. They've scored 13 straight points. Defense from Lance Thomas, a fellow Dookie. Tatum tries again. Pull-up jumper. Boy, that is smooth and fun to watch. Tatum with 15 points. And a nice ovation for the Celtics. Again, they've been gone for a little bit. The West Coast trip came back and gave their fans a stellar performance. A 30-point blowout here at the TD Garden. And they hold the Knicks to just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And Rozier, what a performance in his first NBA start. Had his first NBA triple-double, a career-high 11 rebounds, a career-high 10 assists. And the Celtics with a blowout win to increase their Eastern Conference leading record to 37-15.
Terry Rozier was the man the other night as he came up with a career game in his first career start. Tonight, Jaylen Brown and others will try to help him out. An undermanned Celtics team against the Hawks next.
Tatum trying to get involved early. Little floater in the lane for two. There you go. You got a chance to call Tatum's name in the first 2 minutes of the game. Rebound comes Boston's way. Get it ahead, Tatum. For two. That was a great pass by Jaylen Brown. He sealed the guy and passed it with his left hand. Good look, and Tatum finishes. Tatum saw that pass coming. Unable to hit with the left hand as he had to adjust going in, and Prince comes quickly the other way. Tatum knocks down the jumper. 3 of 5, Scal. 5 shots in 8 minutes. Tatum, line drive jumper for two.
Yeah, that's tough money right there.
Tatum comes up with the loose ball, gets fouled by Dedmon.
So they got one player is Greg Monroe.
And that other 3.5 million.
It's like really complicated as far as like the Celtics staying under the tax. So they're still open to maybe making, there's other people that could get bought out too. But you have things called minimums and stuff like that.
Horford outside, Tatum, step closer for two.
Like that ball movement. Jaylen Brown didn't force it, kicked it over to Al. You know he's going to make the right basketball play.
Bane showing some strength underneath.
What a good play by Bane. Once he got the catch, he knew he had the mismatch. So take your time.
76-69, Boston with a 7-point lead. Make it 9.
Tatum.
Tatum spins. Tatum stripped, fouled.
But Brad told me he was worried about the zone of Atlanta, and that's what Atlanta came out doing.
Punch out by Tice, and Rozier hits the shot. But how about Tice?
Yeah, kept that last one alive, keeps this ball alive, and Terry Rozier knocks down the three. You got to play that.
6 of 7 shooting threes. Rozier is. Tatum was cleared to land on that one. Brown, Bazemore defending. Jaylen backs him up. Takes him into the paint, kicks it to Tatum. Tatum along the baseline, finds room.
Yeah, once again, Daniel Tice seals Muscala, so Tatum can get that easy layup.
Schroeder knocked away. Count it, and a foul.
First of all, that's not an easy thing to do to strip Schroeder. Well, that's a good game for Jayson Tatum. Across the board.
27, 4 rebounds, 3 assists.
Played the defense.
Tatum. The good fake. And buries the shot.
It's good to see. He started out really hot in the Atlanta game from the start, ended with a career high. Tatum right off the jump with the jumper.
Aggressive defense there by Lillard. Good two-sided action by the Celtics. And you can tell they're already dialed in, and Terry Rozier putting the extra pressure on him early. Rebound kept alive by Ojale. Horford got it to Tatum, gets it back. He gets two. Now Nader. He can try to get into Horford's hands. Tice first touch. Brown will take and make a three. With 3 on the clock. Yeah, that's so big for him on the catch and shoot, because if guys got to start coming out to him and playing him tight, he's just going to be able to drive right around him.
Seems to be a lot of divided opinions on Collins.
Yeah, I'm not in the Collins camp. I think you got to be physically gifted in the front court to play this game. He's not really physically gifted. He is, no question, and incredibly skilled to be able to knock down a 3 off the dribble.
Brown with the mismatch, kicks it out. Tatum for 3.
Like that play by Jaylen Brown. He draws double team, and Tatum right away on the catch and shoot. Good play by Jaylen Brown, not forcing that ball up.
Collins, step back. Nope. Long rebound. Oh, good play by Horford. Tipped it back to Tatum. Brown. Baines. 2.
Low angle pick and roll out of transition. And good play by Jaylen Brown, giving that ball up when 2 guys went to him.
Brown looking inside. Baseline jumper. Oh, Jaylen Brown. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Oh, man. Jaylen Brown continues to impress. That was coming off the screen, getting his feet set, and then knocking down the 3. It's a lot different than the catch and shoot where the ball comes right to you. Nice play, Jaylen Brown.
Back rooms a jumper there. Horford wins the race to the ball. Tatum.
Horford buries a 3. How about the versatility of Al Horford coming up with a steal, leading the break, and the ball moves around. Now he knocks down the walk-in jumper.
Lillard, the pull-up. Lillard just 1 for 11 in the game. Brown. Baines. Got it. 61-58. Marcos on Tatum. Tatum beats him, takes it to the basket, and will get to the free throw line. Tatum taking it to Connaughton, tough shot, makes it. We're tied at 75.
Going away from the basket, brings it back to his right hand. Tough shot, Jayson Tatum.
Brown wanted to shoot that. Takes it to the basket instead and gets 2.
There was no space for him to make that shot, except Jaylen created it somehow.
Rozier thought about the 3. Horford, the fake. Tatum, got it! Tie game. Rozier finds Horford. Tatum. Al's gonna take it. Got it!
It's great ball movement. Al Horford making the extra pass. Tatum didn't have anything. Gets it back to Al and knocks down the 3 for the 3-point lead. Under 3 to go.
Ojale. Tatum. Pull up.
Yes, that's money. Jayson Tatum came off with purpose. Got that handoff, got to his spot. There was no defender in sight.
Lillard. Celtic defense has been terrific on Lillard and McCollum so far in this game. Gets it to McCollum. Takes it, makes it.
Oh, what a shot. 2 guys in his face, pull back crossover, knocks down the 3.
Into Brown. Brown takes it. Got it!
What a shot by Jaylen Brown. Off the jab step, corner 3.
Tatum takes it. Rebound to Minu. Here comes Lillard. Rozier defending. Lillard pull up in the lane. Tie game, 93 apiece.
Lillard got to his spot, and he was not affected by the help.
Terry pulls it back out. It's got Aminu on him. Aminu hit him once. Terry step back.
Yes! P. Rose playing through contact, knocking down big shots.
Brown defending Lillard. Lillard gets two on the dribble, gets all the way to the basket. Tie game with 7.2 seconds to go. Celtics take a timeout. Brown into Horford. Horford is going to take it. Got it! Boston wins!
Welcome you to our nation's capital on a chilly 31-degree night. Gusty winds hitting this area. We're at Capital One Arena, downtown Washington, D.C. The NBA on TNT is presented by State Farm. It's the second meeting of the season of two of the best in the East, the Boston Celtics and the Washington Wizards. And here's how things shape up in the Eastern Conference. Boston at 39-16, a game in front of Toronto. Washington at 31-23. Off the turnover, Jayson Tatum taking that pass from Kyrie Irving. Irving on the bounce. Horford got it to the corner, and Jaylen Brown does the rest. And then Bradley Beal's statement cut right to it. He said, you know, everybody eats. Everybody gets to touch it. Everybody gets shots. Gortat in trouble. He lost it. And Beal said it makes for such great camaraderie as Tatum is able to take it to the rim. Everybody eats. As you know, a line from the movie Paid in Full.
Paid in Full. Peace to Cameron, who did such a great job in that movie. Yeah, Marv, way to shot the movie out.
Brown got a pick from Monroe. Here's the shot by Brown, a rainbow three. Jaylen Brown.
He thought he was going to miss that. He followed that like Moses Malone back in the day.
And Beal comes right back from three-point territory.
Oh, we got a basketball game breaking out. This is what you want to see as Beal smiles back and say, I'm not going to let you do that to me without hitting you back.
There's Brown on the spin for the Celtics. Nice pass inside of Tice, all by himself late at home.
Without Kyrie, a lot of other guys have had to have the ball in their hands to ball handling. You like the fact that he is now comfortable coming off the pick and rolls himself, being the facilitator.
Jaylen Brown able to keep it alive. Here's Brown on the drive. Nicely done.
And this is what I mean about Jaylen Brown. Last year, we saw his toughness. We saw his team play. But it seems that he's evolved as a ball handler now that Kyrie isn't in, and he and Frazier are taking over. Rozier are taking over those 1 and 2 spots.
Meeks getting it down low. Blocked away from Mahimi.
Great team defense that time by the Celtics. They all converged in the paint.
Here's Brown draws the foul. Talking with Brad Stevens earlier, he said that Kyrie Irving in his return the other night did have a minute restriction. Played 22 minutes, went 6 for 12 at 17 points, and he said tonight maybe 30 minutes. So he's sitting it out right here in the second quarter. This is Tice. Hits the three.
Kyrie Irving starts the third quarter off with a bucket. I spoke with Wizards coach Scott Brooks, and he said that's exactly the thing. You cannot relax against Kyrie Irving. They held him to 6 points, 2 assists in the first half, but he said that guy can go off for 15 points in a quarter. We're putting bodies in front of him, and we're not giving him easy looks in transition, but he said that has to maintain in the third quarter and second half.
All right, Roz, Jayson Tatum gives Boston a 5-point lead. Morris on the spin. He lost it. Here comes Brown. Quarterback. Brown right by him. Jaylen Brown with a dazzling move. Boston's last game this past Tuesday night in Toronto, the Celtics lost to the Raptors by 20. That ended Boston's win streak at 4. Brad Stevens very upset after the game. Here's Monroe getting inside. So he does finish right there. You can hear the crowd getting excited because if the opposition misses 2 on the turnover, Celtics get it back. Everyone wins a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. Chris.
So you're saying they love it when DeAndre Jordan and others come to town? Is that what you said? For free food?
Porter on a fade. The tip is missed by Mahimi. Tatum accelerates. Tatum all the way. Oh, he tried to stuff, and he's fouled. 4:13 left in the fourth quarter. And the Celtics lead it by 5. Jaylen Brown with a strong move. We're down to 4 to go in this fourth quarter. 96-93 Wizards. And Irving got the step on Satoransky with 21 seconds to play. It's a 1-point lead for Washington. Now 15 seconds to go. Both clubs over the limit. Morris gives the foul. Well, I would think there'll be a quick timeout here. 12.8 to go. There it is. 10 seconds. Irving for 3. And he was fouled. As Irving makes all 3. Beal with it. Played by Rozier. 5 seconds left. Game tied. Here's Beal. He shoots, and we go to overtime. Oh, Brown was able to cut loose. And the Wizards looking at each other. What happened on that play? This one is not, saved. Ends up in the hands of Irving. 5 on the shot clock. Irving off the fake, fires for 3, and it hits. Should say Jaylen Brown hits for 3. 12 on the shot clock. Both teams over the foul limit. Shot clock to 5. Irving steps back, comes up short, and a late whistle. He now has 28 points. Just 10 seconds to play. Celtics up by 6. Porter for 3. That's the way it's gone here down the final minute and a half of this overtime. Wizards not able to hit their shots. Boston wins it in overtime, 110-104. They've won 5 of their last 6. Their record is 40-16, remain on top of the East.
Good evening, everyone, with a gorgeous night here in downtown Los Angeles, California. The Staples Center is full of great festivity as we get ready for the tip-off of NBA All-Star 2018. It begins with the Rising Stars, the best young player from the world against the best players from the USA. Mountain Dew presents Kickstart Rising Stars. A lot of substitutions. Here comes Kyle Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the draft, who has caught everybody by surprise, whether he's done early in his career with the Lakers, as Tatum takes it in for the deuce. Markkanen. He has hit more three-point shots as Sabonis puts it up and in, but the Markkanen is a player who has already kind of been historically good. He's reached 103 points made, Chris, in his first 41 games with a nice play in there. That's the fastest in NBA history for three-point shooting for a rookie. Brooks. Tatum. Will slice and find 2. Markkanen. Picked up by Karen Fox. Another Kentucky Wildcat. Oh, good pass. Outside. It's open. Tatum. Bullseye. Andre, what is it like to play against Embiid, and what do you think about what the guys are talking about?
Well, he's a huge force inside, and like the guys are talking about, he can take you outside.
We have 1 more quarter to go. This is the major event that. Oh, nice play. Nice play by Jayson Tatum. Donovan Mitchell. Hold on for Tatum.
Okay, Team USA.
3.5 to go. Oh, Kuzma. Make it Tatum who comes in and puts it down hard. The 3rd leading rookie scorer. And a nice spinner inside. Nice jam by Dennis Smith.
Jayson Tatum. I didn't know he had this right here in him right
Look
here.
Look at that. And then Dennis Smith.
You know what? That miss that we just had, I'm going to put him as my. Oh, wait. Let me slow down. Hold on.
Man, the left hand. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
And welcome inside the Little Caesars Arena here in Detroit, Michigan, where the Celtics and the Pistons play their final game this year against each other, unless, of course, they meet in the playoffs.
Johnson with the near steal. Celtics maintain control. 10 on the shot clock. Kyrie lines it up. Knocks down a 3.
That's good weak side action, little split game, and that's a solid screen.
Jaylen coming off that super weekend at the All-Star game.
When they lost by 30, no one cares about winning and losing anymore.
This guy
with the
does.
turnaround.
I'd like to see more of that in the second half of the season. Just a little bit of isolation in the post.
7 years Griffin's been in the league.
As far as intelligence, he's very bright as a player. He's not a freak athlete anymore. I mean, he's not jumping over cars and stuff like that.
Right. Which he did do for a while.
Yeah, I mean, dunking on guys and everything like that. That shot looked really good. And once again, I like the movement. See the ball movement, guys coming off, false cuts to get guys open. That's the stuff that's really hard to guard in the NBA.
Oh, Stanley Johnson had a handful of Tatum's jersey. Tatum got back there for the reject. Skip pass back to him. Takes the three. Makes the three.
Well, somebody's been working on this game during this All-Star break. Maybe he just got a little bit of rest.
Got 8 points here early. Perfect from the floor. 3 for 3, 2 for 2 from deep. Smith explodes to the basket and gets 2. Nice recovery by Smith there after the ball was tipped. Kyrie says, oh, I'll just get one back here.
That move, first of all, at full speed is insane, and then the finish is something special.
Monroe inside, good up fake, gets 2.
That's an excellent pass by Kyrie, just over the top. Yeah. The only guy that could have got that was Greg Monroe.
Horford kicks it back, Kyrie for 3.
Yeah, you know that was money. Kyrie walking into it, getting a pass from his buddy Al Horford.
Rozier for 3. Kyrie gets it back. 9 on the shot clock. Tice for 3.
Celtics really shooting the ball well, and Tice, no hesitation whatsoever, stretching the floor for the C's.
Nobody home on the pass except green shirts. Tatum, count it, and a foul.
Well, the Celtic defense doing the job, not overreacting, not underreacting, and with the steal, they're off to the races.
Kyrie looking for the final shot. Kicks it out. Tice gonna take it. Make it. Horford. 7 on the shot clock.
Big shot by Kyrie in the corner. Just basically stared down Blake Griffin. Knew he had enough space. Loves that jab and shoot 3 and knocks down.
Inside, Tatum had a good spot. Gets the pass, gets 2.
Good recognition by Kyrie, and Tatum, exactly what you need to do. Sprint the floor, try to create some type of cross match, and they took advantage of it with Tatum on Smith.
Irving in the paint for 2. Johnson trying to go inside to Drummond. Nice play by Smart. Kyrie. Tice for 2. Got away with a push.
Yeah, he did, and that was a good catch and finish.
Kyrie, fall away, 2.
The hand does not bother him.
No.
I mean, Ish Smith did a pretty good job of staying connected, but Kyrie just fades just enough, and he knows exactly how to get his shot off.
Couple of misses in a row now.
The Mike Gorman jinx is real.
Kyrie for 3. Kyrie settling now with 18 to lead everybody. Tice got a hand in there, caused the deflection. Tatum for 2.
That's at full speed. Man, showed great touch on the fast break.
Celtics win 110-98. We'll be back to wrap it up in just a minute. Bradley Beal has stepped up big time since John Wall went down, leading Washington right now. Of course, this is a good night as the Morris twins are about to square off against each other. That's always fun. Terry Rozier, a big night expected, has to be if the Celtics are going to compete. More in a minute. Sadaransky to the basket. This kid's a good player, Tom.
Yep. Well, fundamentally sound, comes off that pick. You don't stay in front of him, he's going to turn it to the hoop.
Yeah, we watch him. He plays hard defensively. He's got a pretty good wingspan. Tatum knocks down the jumper.
Well, Tatum coming off the pick also. One of the really good pull-up shooters off the dribble.
Baines over the top with the jumper this time. Rebound controlled on the baseline. Good hustle by Yabusele. Skip pass. Morris open for a 3. Knocks it down.
Great ball movement. And a hustle play by Yabusele. That's 2 exciting plays by Yabusele.
Nice move. Crosses over.
Well, they turned the rookie loose. Ilyasova.
9-0 run by the Celtics. Tatum again to the bucket for 2.
Little up fake. Lifted his defender. Took advantage.
Scott along the baseline. Misses the layup. Tatum. Larkin says, all right, you're going to give me the shot, I'll knock it down.
Yeah, Bohemian afraid of the quickness, backed off.
Tatum. Left Meeks counting the house. Marcus Morris had something to say to Meeks on the way by.
Strong drive once again by Tatum. He's getting that quick step on people.
Yabusele kicks it out. To the basket, Tatum.
Boy, they got him out of there. Normal defense there, and a big gap opened up.
Nader gets a good look and knocks it down.
Well, they had 4 guys in the paint.
Tatum steps in and hits a 2. Rozier will make the inbounds pass. It comes in to Monroe. Handoff. Tatum. Corner. Jumper. Got it! Marcus Morris.
Biggie.
Yeah, that's pretty big. You're right. Morris looking. Gets it into a cutter. Kicks it to the corner for a 3. Tie game.
No timeouts.
Overtime. Morris with his,
not an awful lot of room to get a.
With his brother defending. All right, here we go. Morris looking. Loops it out deep to Rozier. Tatum going hard to the basket. Score it. And he'll have a chance for a free throw for the lead. We will go to a second overtime. Tatum got Beal on him, spins away, takes it to the basket for 2.
Strong move against the small guy.
19 in the game for Tatum. Beal unable to convert. Tatum, pull up, got it. Terry Rozier for 3, and it's a 1-point game, a 125-124. Beal makes his move, pulls up, misses the shot. Rozier the other way. Boston down 1. Morris gives it up to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Tatum takes it. No. Rebound. Batted around. Ball game.
As the Pels face the number 2 seed. Second best record of the Eastern Conference to wrap up the season series with the Boston Celtics. And after the loss last night, we'll look at the Western Conference standings. Pels fall to the 8th seed in the West. Wins by just about everybody else with the exception of the Denver Nuggets. Almost a walk. It's a turnover anyway. Jayson Tatum coming out. And he'll control it and get the layup. He's going to get clipped as well by Drew Holiday. So a 3-point opportunity the old-fashioned way for a guy that normally would be considered for Rookie of the Year. Tatum, too tough. He's got length. And a takeaway for Anthony Davis. AD 1-on-2, and Rozier's going to get it. Smart play by Terry Rozier. Advantage. Jayson Tatum free. And he's got the triple. Kid is going to be something else for them. He's already pretty good at 13 and 5 a game. Tatum's got the size. And he's going to the line on the foul on Ian Clark. Diallo over the top. but that's a big guy to go over the top. Tatum's a legit 6'7", 6'8". Now Tatum, size advantage on Holiday. Not bad. Man, oh man, shorten the dribble to get into a stroke, into a rhythm, didn't he?
That's a very nice move for a young player.
Ooh, that hurt. Jayson Tatum, talk about flexibility and dexterity.
Kept his dribble as well.
And now, getting to the hole for a layup. All right, I'm not in pain for him any longer.
No, he seemed to handle that just fine.
Jayson Tatum is 5 of 8. He's got 13 as average already. Tatum creating space and barged his way to the hole. He bounced him around in there, didn't he?
Big boy move right there.
Long one. It works. Boy, oh boy, Jayson Tatum. It's a shame they don't have any talent coming up with Jaylen Brown and that young man, Jayson Tatum. He's got 18. As Jayson Tatum is met up top by Okafor on the clean block, but they're going to call Drew Holiday from behind on the foul. Tatum again weaving his way into a mid-range. Man, oh man. He's keeping him single-handedly in the game. Tatum on the run out. Too good a look. And that's with a big guy coming out on you. Mirotic.
Just it's good play. You know, he attacks the closeout and pulls up, doesn't go too far, finds the soft spot in the defense and knocks it down.
Celtics will wear the home white. Green letters and numbers. They'll go left to right. OKC wearing their alternate jersey, sort of that gray look, the pewter look, with the white letters and numbers and the orange and light blue trim. They will go right to left. Rozier push pass for Tatum. Straight away right-hand dribble. Pass Westbrook. Attacks the rim and throws it down with violence. He got Westbrook leaning. Beat him clean. Ends the 8-0 OKC run. Tatum is on the board. 8-6 Thunder by 2.
Got to get to that rim quick.
Paul George trying to shake off in a row. Goes under the shoulder. Left-hand runner off the glass. No good. Tatum has the rebound. Tatum up the right side of the floor. Paul George right on his shoulder. Tatum gets rid of it to Shane Larkin. And Larkin has answered the bell at every opportunity here that he has been given. Nader attacks the left side, throws out to Tatum. He is open in the corner. 3 in the air. Got it. And I'll ask the question. With the lineup the Celtics have on the floor right now, how is Tatum alone in the corner?
You came in, you wanted to double team on the post. Not a good idea.
Paul George goes out to Patterson. Felton swings into the corner, and Ferguson's 3 blocked by Tatum, and Nader comes up with a loose ball. Clean block by Tatum. And Horford back in the game after 2 early fouls against Paul George. Kicks out Tatum. Good extra pass into the corner, and Nader 3. Got it. Simple game.
Swing the bar around the corner. That's the thing. And I like the fact that he took his shot.
Yep. Missed his first 5. Paul George driving on Tatum. Gets in too deep, and his pass back out deflected by Tatum into the hands of Monroe. Tatum, left-hand dribble, falling away on Abrinas. That's a tough shot, but it's money.
Ooh.
Westbrook drives in, trying to rise into Larkin, and loses the basketball. But Larkin is really frustrating Westbrook. Tatum switches to the right hand, goes around Abrinas, coming strong, and gets fouled, and he gets knocked down again into another cameraman courtside. That was an ugly-looking fall for Jayson Tatum, and he'll take an extra second. Horford, hand off Tatum. Tatum dribbles right around Brewer, leaves him in the dust, switches to the right hand, and styles a little bit after the slam.
Ooh, man, scream for the cameras then. There you go, young man.
Haven't seen that from Jayson Tatum. 34-33. We're going to get a pretty good look at it. Instead, going to drive and return it to Rozier. He won't take the open 3. Instead, shuttles to Ojale. He's no good. Offensive rebound, though. Tatum, pump fake, kick out. Ojale behind the line. 3 in the air. Bounces out. Rebound. Tatum again. For Rozier. Attacks the paint. Runs into Abrinas. Forces it up. No good, but they will call the foul. And the Celtics, there is no secret at all as to how they are staying in this game. Tatum over the shoulder. Horford will try right side 3.
There we go. Something good.
Al Horford against Steven Adams. Standing at a 3-point line. Hand to Jayson Tatum. Sets the screen. Tatum switches to the right hand. Dribbles into traffic. 1-on-3. Has to circle back out on the wing. 7 on the shot clock. He's got Steven Adams, though, lined up. Tatum, right hand dribble. Goes past Adams. Hangs in the air. Scoops it up and in.
It's too easy.
He's starting to believe. 13 for Jayson Tatum. Celtics regain the lead. Al Horford turns to face on Steven Adams, looking for the cutter. Morris knocks Brewer out of the way. They don't call that. Ball comes back out to Tatum. Tatum picks up his dribble, finds Horford, up fakes on Steven Adams, moves it down low. Good catch by Rozier with a tough pass. Returns to the Tatum, straightaway 3. Got it.
They're moving the ball really well. We talk about the thin margin that they have, but they're doing all the right things right now.
Tatum, great shake off of Brewer. 3. Got it.
Ooh. My goodness.
That was straight nasty. 87-85.
Tatum was going one way. Brewer was going the opposite way.
39% shooting with 19 turnovers for the Celtics, and they're still in it here as we head towards minute 48. Rozier, catch and shoot three. Got it. 3-point game. Good look from Monroe. Crisscross handoff to Al Horford, straight away up top. Horford puts it in the hands of Greg Monroe, standing at the three-point line against Carmelo. Pushes it back out towards Rozier against Westbrook. 8 of the shot clock. Rozier leans into a three. No good. Rebound Brewer. Westbrook in the backcourt. 10-second differential with a 4-point deficit. Do you foul quickly here? Rozier will. Another elite team comes into Boston for the first time this year and is held below their season average, which they had to be. But Westbrook makes the free throws, and Celtics up against it now. 2-possession game. Inbound to Greg Monroe. Monroe for Tatum. Tatum guarded by Steven Adams. Going to drive it to the cup. They should let him go. They do. He scores, but down to 17.6 to go in a 4-point game. Westbrook fouled in the backcourt. Second free throw is good. 5-point game. Morris, Horford, Tatum, Rozier, and Larkin 5 on the floor. Rozier comes across half court with 16 seconds to go. Rozier pulls up on Westbrook. 3 is good. 2-point game. 12.3 to go. Inbound to Brewer. Shane Larkin lets Carmelo go by, and Morris reaches out, commits the foul, and Brad Stevens is arguing that Larkin committed the foul even earlier and too much time ran off the clock. First free throw. Short. The Celtics will have a chance. Mellows takes a long look at the second free throw. He missed it. Celtics have the rebound and the timeout. 5-second count begins. Morris has to get it in. Quickly. He does. Bounce pass to Horford. Swings to Tatum. Tatum switches to the right hand. Stumbles in the paint. Kick out Morris. Steps to his right. 3 in the air.
Oh!
Got it! He got it! Marcus Morris hit the 3. And the Celtics have the lead with 1.2 to go. It really happened. Their starting lineup on the floor. Adams standing at the free throw line. Westbrook will have Ojale on him. Brewer will trigger the inbound. It's in safely. Westbrook steps to his right, gets a look, it comes up short, and the Celtics have done it again. No Kyrie, no Smart,
no doubt.
Jaylen Brown,
no doubt,
no Tice. And yet, with the money on the table, Marcus Morris had no doubt. Westbrook's 3 falls short, and in a season of nights at TD Garden, where the Celtics have simply stunned the elite teams in the league, somehow, someway, it happened again.
Key matchup is brought to you by Subaru of New England, proudly supplying all-wheel drive vehicles for New England winters. This is a good matchup right here.
Yeah, for sure. Josh Jackson, the guy who said he wasn't going to work out for the Celtics, and then you have Jayson Tatum, the great draft pick of Danny Ainge. So it's going to be interesting moving forward. You know, guys know who was drafted ahead of them.
Behind it, you know everybody was drafted ahead of you?
Every single player.
All right. Good ball movement here. Jackson gets off to a quick start.
And that's the whole thing with Josh Jackson. He started improving his shooting as the season is going on, and so has his play.
Tatum, pull up 2, knocks it down.
So poised late in the clock, got the shot that he wanted with that high release.
Jackson trying to take Rozier to the hoop and was able to draw a foul.
Terry Rozier a little surprised by that. I mean, Josh Jackson top of the key, just going isolation.
Tatum gets bumped from behind, puts the shot up and hits it. Thought he was going to get the foul.
That was a foul. He should have been called. Josh Jackson should have been called for the foul. Nice shot by Tatum.
Tatum decides to take a 3.
Automatic.
Yeah, really, it is of late, that's for sure. Tatum again turns the corner. I think he thought Al was going to the hoop hard. Like that. Jackson off to a quick start.
Yeah, that's an area that Jayson Tatum is going to have to get better at, because to be good in this league, you got to run a ton of pick and roll. Making the right play out of the pick and roll is going to be crucial to his development.
Jackson has all 7 of Phoenix points. Tatum matches it. Jackson the other way. Pulls up for the jumper, knocks that down. Everybody else is kind of peripheral to this game other than Jackson and Tatum lately.
Jackson the crossover. Jackson takes it to the basket for 2.
We should have wagers if you think he's going to shoot it before he crosses half court.
Jackson off the feed.
And that all happens because Lewis continues to hit the paint.
Horford skips it to the corner. Tatum is his money from just about any place right now. Contested jumper, back rim, rebound to Jackson. Jackson to the corner. Daniels sets his feet. Harry nails the 3.
Good push by Josh Jackson off the board to be able to push the ball up the floor, hit the paint, and find a wide open Daniels in the corner. That's a good play by Marquise Chris, sealing 2 guys.
Tatum. Tatum to the basket.
Man, he just got there. I didn't think he was going to be able to turn the corner all the way to the right side of the paint and laid that up with his right hand.
Underneath Tatum. And a chance for a 3-point play. Fouled by Payton.
Good execution. This is simple flex offense.
Jackson makes a move. Gets to the basket. And will get to the line. Jackson along the baseline. Had to give up the dribble. Len to the hoop.
Yeah, I've always liked Alex Len.
Horford. Jackson had a handful of his jersey as he went by. Tatum will take it.
Make it. Oh, man. Tatum showing all the handle. Behind the back, between the legs. The high release.
Jackson the other way. Jackson. The 2 and a foul.
It's a nice move in transition.
Jackson, fall away for 2. Nice looking shot.
Yeah, he's just a good player.
21 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Tatum answers.
Nice catch and shoot opportunity, and he got great separation on that screen.
Jackson to the basket.
Yeah, you got to stop him in transition. Build a wall, make sure he sees 2. No easy lanes.
Finds Tatum. Horford does, picks up another assist.
That's the type of play what you do when teams are switching. That's what I was talking about, slipping to the basket, not going into the pick and roll and playing isolation, but going up to a screen and getting out of there.
NBA regular season ends 2 weeks from tonight, and both the Celtics and Jazz continue their playoff push from Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City. Utah fighting just to get in the playoffs, and a big reason the Jazz are even in this position is rookie Donovan Mitchell. Over the last 2 months, the Jazz with the 2nd best record in the NBA. Jayson Tatum and the Boston Celtics firmly entrenched in the 2 spot in the East, but still an outside chance at catching Toronto. They have 2 games left with the Raptors. Steal by Mitchell, and the rejection by Tatum, and they're going to count the basket. Tatum with the strip.
Boston's so big defensively and long.
Here's Tatum, got a little airspace, and he's really shooting it well. 43% from three-point range on the year.
Who would have figured? He shot much worse in Duke at a shorter line, and here he's absolutely just drilled it.
Almost 10% lower in college. And he's the first rookie since Steph Curry to score 1,000 points and shoot over 40% from 3 as Brown soars to the rim. Remember, his mom said he can't dunk anymore after what happened to him when he fell, so he laid that one in. Here's Rubio, and he cans a three-pointer. He's gotten better at that over the years. Here's Monroe, great passer. Kind of an old school 4. Don't see him on the perimeter all that often. Certainly not from three-point range. He can make that, though. Although when you have Gobert for that wingspan, it's hard to shoot over him. Mitchell for 3. He's on pace to set the rookie record for made threes held by Damian Lillard. He needs 16 more through the final 10 games.
It's time for him to break out of the Susan Lucci mode and win this. He deserves it.
Tough shot by Tatum. He ties the game at 28, and Utah calls a timeout.
There must be extra pay involved then.
This is coming from somebody who will not be getting on a plane until the playoffs after tonight. Correct?
I've absolutely worn myself out with all the travel I've done this year.
Stop. How about we had 10 fouls called the entire first half and 7 in the first 3 minutes of this game. Mitchell cans a 3. And Utah within 3. Brown now with 14. Missed 6 games with a concussion after that terrifying fall where his face hit the floor. He got knocked out. Mitchell, another one. He's got the hot hand here in the third for Utah. And Gobert kicks to the corner. Favors had the dunk attempt blocked by Tatum. Right now, Toronto seems like the only team that you're certain of. And we're not even certain of them because in the past they've had some failures in the playoffs. Great move by Mitchell, because you don't know Kyrie Irving's status with Boston. You still don't know Cleveland with Kevin Love struggling with injury for a good part of the year.
And they're going to a double big lineup that I guarantee has either not played together before this year with Monroe and Baines together, or very few minutes.
And then Crowder throws it right to Tatum.
And that's another possession of zone right there that led to the turnover.
Three-pointer for Ojeleye. Only a 30% three-point shooter, in the Boston Celtics back within 4. A 7-0 Celtic run. Pulls up, hits again. 3 for 3 shooting. Jaylen Brown misfires. I heard Jay Light tonight on PTI tell the guys that Jalen Brunson was the most refined high school player that he ever saw, and he gave a lot of credit to his dad, Rick, assistant coach of Minnesota, former NBA point guard, as Donovan Mitchell to the rim to push the lead to 5 for Utah. Timeout with 4:48 to go. Mitchell on the cut, to the rack for 2. 22 for Mitchell. Mitchell again. No look pass to Crowder. Banks it home. Tatum. Open look. No good. The tip won't fall. Monroe keeps it alive. And fouled by Mitchell. Craig Monroe in his 19th game as a Celtic gets both free throws, and Boston within 2 with 90 seconds to play. Mitchell around the Gobert screen. Into traffic. Brown with a strip. 3-on-2 for the Celtics. Brown, no look, Tatum throws it down to tie the game. Monster jam by Tatum. We're all even at 94. Mitchell with 8, fires to the corner for Crowder. Timer at 4, Ingles. Hands for Crowder. 3 is blocked by Tatum. Ingles cleans it up, can't bank it in. Larkin has it. And the Celtics, who have timeouts, will use one here. 8 seconds to go. Larkin against Rubio with 6. Timer at 4. Larkin fires. Ojeleye gives it up. Brown with 1 second. Free. Good! With .1. Boston in front. Boston guarding the three-point line. Mitchell. And the Celtics without Kyrie Irving, Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris, Al Horford win on the road against a full roster and a Utah team fighting for its playoff life.
75 games into the season, these are the 2 best teams in the Eastern Conference. Kyle Lowry and his Toronto Raptors, Jaylen Brown and his Boston Celtics. JB gets some help tonight. Al Horford is back in the starting lineup. Marcus Morris is back on the bench. He's ready to go. The battle for the East is next. Tatum. Baines for 2.
Shot looks nice, Mike. I mean, he's really been shooting the ball with confidence, especially from that 15-foot range.
Tatum in a crowd, pulls up.
Got it. He's getting so much better at running pick and roll and shooting out of it.
Baines, why not?
First one of the season. He sure has shot a lot in that corner, but now finally knocks one down.
Tatum the step away.
For 2. That was sweet. Little Dirk Nowitzki's one-leg fadeaway. He definitely has a size advantage. That's what you want to do when you can shoot right over top of guys.
Ibaka was aggressively up on Horford in the lane to Tatum.
over Lowry. For 2, what a soft touch.
Yeah. Especially to power through Lowry, trying to grab the foul, and then the ball just dies on the rim.
Good defense by Baines. Tatum in a hurry. Tatum to the basket. That's goaltending.
Back to a three-point game. That was a sweet move. He went left to right, little hesitation dribble.
Tatum, there's that little step away of his. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, he gets to his right hand and goes to the step back. Good luck.
Tatum.
Rozier.
Tatum converts a 3.
That's how you do it. Terry Rozier getting an extra possession. Tatum knocking it down. Show off that left hand, Marcus Morris.
Celtics back to 3, a chance to get to 2. Tatum with time.
Got it. That's a good example of that. Terry Rozier pushes. He draws 2. Good ball movement is going to get a wide open shot. It's just the way that they play. It's what Brad wants to do. If they're playing this style and they're moving the ball, they usually have success.
Tatum to the hoop.
It's a nice play against the aggressive defense of Van Fleet. Van Fleet trying to use this size, him being smaller, to try to turn Tatum. You still got to be aggressive and go to the basket if a guy's overplaying you like that.
20 in the game for Tatum as we wind down the 3rd. Tatum makes a quick move, takes it to the basket. Left hand for 2. Boston by 10. Celtics by 11. In a game that featured 20 ties and 15 lead changes, the Celtics down the stretch just took over this game. A zone defense was a big part of it. The calendar may say April, but it's a wintry night here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is, however, a night Kadeem Allen won't forget. He gets his first NBA start. No Terry Rozier tonight. Who will step up next for the Celtics? We'll find out in the next couple of hours. Milwaukee fresh off a 2-2 West Coast road trip. In a battle down the bottom of the Eastern Conference standings, down the bottom in the sense of playoff opportunities as Jayson Tatum hits a 3.
You can see right now the Celtics really want to move that ball. A lot of touches on the offensive end.
Middleton has 3-point range, puts it on the floor instead, trying to work on Allen. Pretty good defense by Allen. They kick it back out. Antetokounmpo winding up. It got picked by Brown on the way by. Allen hustling up the court. Jaylen the 2.
Man, Jaylen just floats up the court like a gazelle. Took off from way outside the paint and just laid it in.
Celtics again get the high percentage dunk out of Baines.
Loving the way the C's are playing on the offensive end right now.
Tatum's going to try a 3 and knock it down.
Assassin right there. Comes off screen, no space.
Brown got fouled.
Jaylen's so good at staying attached on the defensive end, and that's what opens up plays like this, Mike.
That's a goaltender. Brown with a strong move across the lane. Brown, bounce pass. Monroe for 2.
Good play. Monroe running the point, getting the team in rotation. That was a nice play offensively.
Antetokounmpo comes. Bledsoe gets it to him. Got stripped. Jayson Tatum, pull up. Got it!
What a play by the youngster.
Over the top to Horford. Back outside. Brown. Open 3.
Yes. Nice pass by Jayson Tatum leading Al to the basket. And then the unselfish Al Horford hits the wide open Jaylen Brown. Loving the basketball I'm seeing on the offensive end.
Miami really struggling, against the Atlanta Hawks. Game you would have thought that's the first of back-to-backs as Brown hits a jump shot for Miami and Atlanta. Tatum to the basket.
Good use of getting the body contact against Antetokounmpo.
Tatum finds Nader open for the shot. Knocks it down.
Good play, Jayson Tatum. And how about Abdul Nader? Sitting the whole first half, gets in there, knocks down the big 3.
Nader to Brown. Fall away in the lane for 2.
Good cut. That's what happens, guys. Double team late in the clock. Bucks in rotation. Jaylen Brown, point blank, 13-foot fadeaway.
Brown takes it right at Jason Terry. Counter the foul.
That's exactly what you need to do if you're Jaylen Brown. You got Jason Terry on you. Take a look at his last 2 steps as he goes to the basket. Watch how powerful Jaylen Brown is. There's the right to left crossover, and right here, 1, 2, I'm going up strong, and nothing is going to stop me.
Has Bledsoe on him. Wants to take him in the paint. No fall away goes. 96-92.
Simple play to get Jaylen Brown in isolation, using that size and athleticism over Bledsoe.
Morris with the loose ball. Up ahead to Tatum. Had Monroe, goes to Horford instead.
Knocks down a 3. Big play. Down 7. Now make it down by 4. Celtics drop back again into the 2-3 zone. Bucks. They're losing their edge a little bit.
Parker. Middleton shot blocked. Brown takes it to the basket. Onto the Kumpo. That's a goaltend.
I think they can replay it under 2 minutes.
Tatum. Tatum explodes to the basket. Jaylen Brown goes in for 2. And that's the ball game. Celtics and Bucks play a good one here in Milwaukee tonight. Antetokounmpo, everything he's cracked up to be 29 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. 3 games left for the Boston Celtics in the regular season. It's all about staying healthy and having some chemistry. Al Horford's going to play here this afternoon. So is Terry Rozier. The Celtics looking to take on the Hawks. Jayson Tatum set to go. Stick around. Collins. Maybe there are no untouchable players on the Hawks roster, but as close as they can come to one, it would be Collins, you would think. He has been a real surprise for them. Horford in the right spot. Nice tip. Tatum underneath.
You know what's been terrific during the course of this season? The development of this guy here, Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. The 2 young players that, along with Rozier, are going to form, I believe, a foundation for this ball club for several years to come.
Horford taking a right to Collins. Nope. Baines in the right spot. Tatum passes up the 3. Gets the 2 and a foul.
More and more. He's taking it strong to the rim. Little up fake there, leaves Lee in the dust, and that's the great athletic ability that Tatum has as a young player. Take the hit and still finish off the shot.
Rozier runs it down, gets 2. And the Hawks are going to take a timeout. Celtics are at their defensive best. Tatum ahead of the field, couldn't get control, now does. 3 Hawks hustle back. Brown, score it, and a foul.
Now that's the type of thing that you're going to see he's mastered.
Al Horford had something amusing to say to Lee as they went by their former teammates. They were talking a lot before the game. Tatum.
Off the pick, turns the corner. Beautiful.
Tatum's 4 for 5.
That's what happens with some of these really good athletic players. They're not quite sure if they can get the shot off, and they don't pick a target.
Baines with the block on one end, Tatum with the hoop on the other. Celtics open up a 10-point lead. Tatum will take a 3. Make a 3. He's 6 of 9 in the game. That's his first 3-point field goal. He's got 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Tatum with the steal and the basket. This kid is special. Prince keeps the dribble, deflected by Tatum. Ahead of the field, Tatum. $17 for Jayson now on the afternoon, make it 19. Taylor from half court. Nope. Boston's lead will be 6 at the end of 3.
Playoff season has arrived at TD Garden in Boston. The Bruins last night, the Celtics hit the floor this afternoon in a matchup with the Milwaukee Bucks. The NBA playoffs on TNT round 1, presented by Hulu. The Bucks, the 7 seed. Boston comes in as the 2 seed. 4 on the shot clock. Baines knows he's got to move it quick. Here's Tatum. Got to get one up. Does get it off and scores.
What nice patience by Tatum. The clock is winding down. It's under a second left on the shot clock before he releases it. But he's so calm and just stroking the ball so well.
Bledsoe looking for Henson and lost the handle. Good help by Brown. Knocked it free. Tatum on the move. Tatum! Throw it down! Jayson Tatum off to a good start. He's hit a couple. One of them a dunk that got him on their feet. And a nice move. And around and around and down it goes.
Good, solid defense by Antetokounmpo. Just Tatum gave him a pump fake, stepped in, and made a round and around and around she-go shot.
Tatum again, and he's looking for a foul. He wants some more. Brogdon draws the crowd. Henson can't hit. And here comes Tatum now. Tatum on the move, and he's fouled. Boy, he is so slithery and dangerous. Middleton had a block by Horford. Great hands. Got a chance here. Plenty of time. Tatum to Rozier. Oh, up and under. And it goes. Flying under the rim. Going to the left hand. Woo! Tatum thought about it. And now we'll get organized. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum. Can't shake Brogdon. Shot clock at 9. He'll fire a 3. Jayson Tatum drops a bomb. 6-point lead, Boston.
Yeah, that's good defense by Milwaukee. That's just a tough shot by Jayson Tatum.
Key stretch here for Boston as well, with Larkin running the point, hoping Larkin has a better window of playing time here this go-around after 4 turnovers. And Jayson Tatum with that deadly mid-range game, as polished as it gets for a rookie in this league. Larkin on the floor looking for Tatum. Brogdon is on him. Tatum, another shake, and Tatum gets himself wide open. Flurry of moves, gets right by Brogdon, who is an excellent defender, by the way.
Nice footwork.
Jabari Parker misses badly. Bullet pass. Great look by Tatum to Brown.
Great pass by Tatum, but Brown kept running, never quit running that right sideline, coming down and just did a nice job of not quitting on the play. And when you don't quit on the plays, Brian, you get rewarded with a beautiful pass by Tatum and a layup by Brown.
Brogdon getting a rest here. Here's Tatum again. He's been great here in the 4th. Tatum gets his own. Finds the open man. Larkin with 2 on the shot clock. Buries the 3. Shane Larkin. Boston running their offense through Horford, and it's poked away by Middleton. Horford gets it back. A scramble. 4 on the clock, and Horford is fouled. Boy, the seas parted for Al Horford as Horford adds to the lead. Now Boston by 3. 32.4 left. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Gives it right back. Antetokounmpo throws it down.
All right, now they're going to have to play the foul game. Let's see if they're trapped and how long it takes them to foul.
1 second separating shot and game clock. No fouls yet. Looking for the trap. Would rather not Horford go to the line, but that's their only play. And Horford buries 2 big free throws. The clutch gene. Bucks ball here, advancing it after the timeout. And Bledsoe gets it right back to Giannis. Kicks it. 3-pointer up, Brogdon. Yes, it goes! Malcolm Brogdon with a 3 to tie this game at 96. Bledsoe guarding Rozier with 5 fouls. He goes by, a little crossover, step back, wide open, and it's good! And Boston has the lead! Terry Rozier! Who's going to get the shot here? Gets it in, Middleton for the tie. Oh my goodness! Chris Middleton ties it with a long-range 3. And now they will check to see if he got it off in time. I think he did. And it is confirmed. 3-pointer is good, and we are going to overtime. Put another 5 on the clock. Can Boston answer? Snell got a hand on that one. Morris keeps it alive in a scatter shot now. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum gives it up. Rozier, he's got another one in him. Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Terry Rozier again. Boston with 30 offensive rebounds in this game. I beg your pardon, 11 offensive boards. Here's Tatum. Oh, my goodness. What a finish. With eyes in the back of his head, Jayson Tatum, the rookie, gives the Celtics a 3-point lead. Snell just looks apprehensive right now. He's missed a couple of threes. Here's Brogdon on the take, and it's blocked by Tatum. Snell for three. No. Horford the rebound. 20 seconds to go.
They got a foul.
There you go. Terry does foul Rozier. And this is going to take us to the finish line as Brogdon gets up the final shot. And the Boston Celtics with a hard-fought overtime win over the Milwaukee Bucks.
And welcome everyone to NBA First Round on ABC, presented by Mountain Dew Kickstart. It's Game 4 from the Bradley Center here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Zeller wasn't ready for it. Rozier active defensively. A 3-on-1. Brown. Wow, he went up high. Made a great play just to make the catch on that. Guarded by Antetokounmpo.
All I know, it was a wasted 2-on-1 break where you should have had a layup.
And Jayson Tatum cleans it all up with a smooth-looking three-pointer. He led the NBA for the first 2 months of the regular season in three-point percentage. Baines gave it back to Tatum. Nowhere to go on the baseline. Forced it and found nothing but poured.
Now, that was a primetime shot because he was trapped. He was behind the board, and we all know from that distance you can still get the angle to the rim.
Slam up top by Jayson Tatum. Back to Tatum.
Nice.
Quick drive. Good hesitation and the bucket, and the Celtics now starting to find a little rhythm offensively.
Well, the Tatum, it's nice to see him come alive here right now.
Double team Horford. He kicks it out to Tatum. Horford from downtown. Got his own rebound. Boy, the Bucks just stood around and watched. Jayson Tatum makes them pay for not closing out with that defensive rebound.
Very good. That's exactly right.
Brown with an open look. He's been cooking and continues to sizzle.
Well, he's leading them all right from the first quarter with the energy, getting off. Sure, he missed a few shots down in the painted area, but he has been consistent in this game.
Tatum for three. Yes!
Oh, wow.
Splash down for the rookie out of Duke.
Yeah, that's his second three. He's 2 for 4 in the game, and that was a pickup with the clock down.
Great bounce pass and one for Al Horford.
See, good things happen when you drive the ball hard to the basket.
Tatum inside, refused. Maker with the block, his fifth, but there to clean it up. That's Brown, and he now has 31, eclipsing his previous career playoff high. Brown has had the hot hand in the second half.
Nice
step back three. Brown got it, ice cold-blooded.
Let me tell you, that was sensational because he did it over a shot block.
Tatum one-on-one against Middleton. Takes out his do-it-yourself kit for the lead. The Celtics rally back from down 20 points. 50 seconds to go. Giannis goes quick. Lost the handle on the hook. And the Celtics have possession. Brown had it knocked away by Middleton. Antetokounmpo, Bledsoe, quick one. Brogdon for the lead.
There you go. You got a nice, excellent transition. You get the deflection by Bristow, get the ball, and then you push it down, and the movement unselfishly opens up the shot.
To Horford. Goes quick on Maker. Missed the dunk, but drew the foul on the play. And Al Horford will have an opportunity to tie the game up. That's going to be the third on Maker. But no issue as Horford knots it at 102. Al Horford has 13 points, 9 boards. 5-second difference between shot and game clock.
Yeah, plenty of time here now. Boston just have to give you a good defense right now and also understand that they have to take care of the defensive board on a miss.
Bledsoe.
There's your switch again.
They go to Maker, 5 on the clock. Brogdon, they got to work quick. Brogdon with the left. Tipped up and in. Giannis with 5 seconds to go. Cross court to Morris.
One-on-one.
Against Middleton. Got to go for the tie.
All right, they got, hold on.
Is blowing the whistle.
Yeah.
And they're going to review something here. Ed Malloy is going to take a look. Well, you're going to see the replay. It's a long lob pass and a one-on-one. Now, right here. Now, does he have a foul? All right. Now, if he doesn't have a foul, all right, there's an easy rebound. Well, it might be on the rebound here. Well, maybe there, but look, the referee is standing right there. There was no call on the shot. There's your rebound right there. Now, was that a foul? Was that a foul to cause the deflection, and was there any time on the clock?
Game over, says Ed Malloy. The Bucks have drawn even at 2-2 behind Middleton, and the big tip-in from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hello, Wisconsin. We welcome you from the Bradley Center, downtown Milwaukee. The Bucks facing elimination tonight on their home floor. Meanwhile, the Celtics not only trying to close out Milwaukee tonight, they're trying to close down this arena for good. Now, we know there will be a game in Boston on Saturday. It's either going to be game 1 or a game 7 of this series as Jaylen Brown gets the scoring started for the Celtics tonight. There's a lot of connections by these Bucks players from this Game 5 to last year's Game 6, this year's Game 5, meaning they didn't start the way they wanted. They got down early, hoping to avoid that, and they're off to a good start today as Rozier at the end of the clock off the bank. Long three-pointer is good. Again, late clock, 2 on the clock, and Tatum gets to the basket and a foul. Jayson Tatum taking measures into his own hands. Celtics with the basketball. Shot clock gets late again. Down to 4 now. Tatum in a one-on-one with Antetokounmpo pulls a 3 and hits a 3 over Giannis.
Boy, that was his toughest shot he took all night. Clock's going down. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out on him, and he knocked it down. Maybe that'll get Tatum going a little bit. You need something positive happen on that offensive end for him.
And Rozier has had the best of that matchup. And right on cue, Rozier answers the call. Giannis guarding Ojale now. Tatum goes right by Middleton, takes on Maker, and hits the deck hard. Boston does not have a fast break point yet, speaking of easy ones. Here's Brown with a left hand. That's good. Jaylen Brown, he can light fire quickly, and Joe Prunty, sensing that, calls the timeout. Tatum gets by Middleton all the way to Horford. Jump pass to Brown. Got it. Wow. Saving that possession. Al Horford. Keep an eye out for Jaylen Brown. Got the ball in his hands. He's going to pull another 3. Back iron. Horford, the offensive board. Tatum almost stepping out of bounds. And now Horford gives it up. Tatum on the take. And a foul. Count the basket. Shot clock at 7. Tatum, handshake Middleton, and now a cutter. Brown scores with a right hand. Timeout, Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo working on Horford. Wow, look at that step back. And he comes up short. Parker had it stripped on his way back up. Ends up in the hands of Morris. Horford gives it up. Another cut to the basket, and this game is all tied. Boston on a 20-6 run. They have erased a 14-point deficit. Parker rises up, hits the side of the backboard. Brown on the move. 4 Bucks are back. Brown's going anyway, and Brown will score. Wow, the Bucks just let off the gas for a moment, and Brown exploding to the hole. Tatum getting a chance here in the fourth quarter. Remember, he was not on the floor in the fourth quarter late in Game 5. Step back 3. Tatum delivers one. What a big shot for Jayson Tatum, the rookie from Duke. And Horford kicks it. That's a swing. And here's Rozier to the hole. Tatum, he'll go to the rack. Tatum is fouled. Count it. Jayson Tatum with a chance at a 3-point play. And we have a Game 7 in Boston. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 31 tonight, 14 rebounds. TD Garden in Boston. Just something about a Game 7 in this city on this parquet floor with this iconic franchise. Offering up so many memorable Game 7s in the past, but old Milwaukee tapping into a new Greek philosophy. They found something in Game 6, and now they hope to win a Game 7 on the road for the first time in their NBA playoff history. Kevin, I mentioned the 6-0 record. Going up top, nice look. Horford on the receiving end from Jayson Tatum. The Celtics, a dominant 19-4 in Game 7s at home. Something we'll give here tonight.
Matter of fact, the Bucks trying to become only the 5th team to lose the first 3 road games and then win a game 7 as Horford scores it. And on the attack, you see Boston much more aggressive, trying to score in the paint than we saw in game 6.
Way better spacing.
Now the switch comes, Horford on Giannis. And Giannis all the way in, blocked by Horford. Tatum's got it. Boston on the move. Tatum all the way in and lost the handle as he is fouled by Middleton. Rozier dumps it down to Tatum. Jabari Parker on him. Tatum goes right by him and scores. And 1 for Jayson Tatum. Milwaukee has missed their last 5 shot attempts. Boston getting a lot in the paint here in this first quarter. Already 12 points inside the lane. Tatum will pull this one on the mid-range. He has got a beautiful stroke. Jayson Tatum has come to play here in game 7. Here's Tatum. All the way in, Jayson Tatum scores. Tatum trying to get by Parker. Does so. Tatum with a little finger roll for the flash at the end.
Ooh, great move there by Tatum to blow by Parker and a nice finish at the rim, but really aggressive on that move.
Muhammad has it blocked. Tatum got it, kept it in bounds as well. Larkin looking for Tatum. Giannis is on him. Tatum fires up a 3-pointer. It's good! What a flurry for Boston! Tatum spins his way free, gives it up to Rozier. 3-pointer is good for Terry Rozier. Big shot out of the timeout for Boston. Now Tatum with the finger roll. A little scoop is good. So steaming mad. Middleton gets beat. The rookie from Duke, Jayson Tatum. A big bucket and a 15-point lead once again for the Seas. Tatum with the left. Boston keeps answering.
Nice attack by Tatum. They're using his left hand, getting his body on Antetokounmpo, so there's no shot blocking ability.
Celtics with a 55-win season. Trying to advance once again. Here's Tatum. Gives it up. Shane Larkin. Why not?
Really a credit to the coaching staff, its entire Celtic organization. They can have so many injuries and just keep on playing.
And they connect it with a curtain call here with 41.8 seconds left. Al Horford ties his career playoff high with 26 points. Almost 5 years to the day that Horford put 26 on the board against Indiana as a member of the Atlanta Hawks. Terry Rozier.
And game day has arrived at TD Garden in Boston. A much anticipated matchup between historic franchises with legendary players like Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell, who is here tonight making his way to see this fantastic matchup between the Sixers and the Celtics. 2 franchises with deep roots in the NBA and a storied playoff history. Tatum on the drive, scores, and 1 for the rookie from Duke. Tatum gets him beat up in the air.
And a foul will send Tatum to the line.
Now Terry Rozier, he has the rhythm if he didn't have the rest. He's been in a zone all playoffs. What's key to making sure he doesn't have a big impact tonight?
I mean, he's so dynamic with a live ball and can create all by himself. Just trying to keep length on him, trying to keep the game, in front of us. But he's very dynamic. He's hard to guard.
Thanks.
Well, back to Fultz, though. They tried to get him back up to speed. Had shoulder surgery. Missed over 60 games in the middle of the year. Tried to remake his shot. He just wasn't quite ready for the playoff stage yet. McConnell has been. Here's Ojale for 3. He's got it. Chevy Ojale, the rookie from SMU, gives Boston the lead. Tatum, crossover, gets by Bellinelli. Wow, was that pretty and lightning quick.
He knocks it down, and there's Tatum again. Beautiful stroke coming off the out-of-bounds play, ripping that three from that left corner.
9-point Boston lead. Tatum on the give from Horford.
Beautiful up cut by Tatum. Tried to deny that pass to him. He went back door, and L hit him right on time, right on target. He's cut again.
Tatum finishes.
Again, Robert Covington lost sight of the ball man, and Tatum just back cut him and got an easy little layup. Great elevation by Tatum for that block.
Now Horford gives it to Ojale for three. And Simmons comes away with it, running the pack. Simmons waiting, will take it himself, misses. Up ahead, on the breakaway, Tatum runs it down and throws it down. Sixers knowing they need a defensive stand. Tatum gives it to Morris, and Morris hits. Here's Tatum now, he goes again, and he scores on Embiid. Jayson Tatum knocks down the jump shot.
Nice little pull-up there by Tatum. That charge backing up, didn't force the issue, just pulled up took what he gave, which was a 15-foot jump shot.
And Tatum hits a three. What a playoff series he is having, the rookie out of Duke. Tatum crossover all the way in, gets the seal from Baines. The layup by Jayson Tatum. Here's Tatum on a feed from Rozier. Got it. Answer. Baines will pull another three. This one bounces in. First lead of the night. The Celtics up a point on the Baines triple. Here's Ilyasova, had that block by Tatum. And that'll be Boston ball. Out of bounds, last touched by Amir Johnson. Here's Tatum. Wow, boom! Throw it down, son! Oh! Jayson Tatum! Tatum with a steal. Tatum on the breakaway. And he scores!
That kid is a world-class athlete.
Redick in the corner. No. Rozier the rebound. Speed dribble, leaving it up. Tatum throws it down!
Tatum, and he throws it down on both Embiid and Covington. Tatum for three. It's good. And looked like an offensive foul, a push-up, and rattles around and down. And Tatum has the hot hand with 7 straight. Tatum puts it on the deck. And banging with Saric underneath is Jaylen Brown. And it's good for Brown. Tatum thought about it, now puts it on the floor. His floater goes in.
So that's the importance of staying out of rotation, right?
Embiid will shoot, this time over him, short.
So consecutive empty possessions, no offensive rebounds, and Boston playing with the lead in the ball.
Here's Tatum, got to be careful with those 3 fouls. Takes it strong, floats it up and in, and probably got fouled as well.
No doubt he got fouled.
Tatum down the lane. Beautiful finish by the rookie Jayson Tatum. Boston back in front. Tatum trying to take Bellinelli. Can't bank it in, but on the second try it drops. Here's Tatum taking it to the rim. Here's Tatum trying to answer. He does, the rookie. Out of Duke. Tatum got him beat off the speed. Great finish at the rim. 2-point game again. Tatum driving again with the left hand. Banks it home against Embiid.
Tatum with those 2 fouls with an answer, and then a stare down of Justin Anderson. Tatum goes right by Bellinelli, missed the layup, gets his own, and puts it down. Tatum with a little Smitty goes by Ben Simmons.
Good call. He did the Smitty on him. That's why Steve Smith, that's why it's called the Smitty, because it's Steve Smith.
Tatum again, wow. Splits 2 defenders, finishes with the reverse.
And just blew by Saric. He had no chance of guarding him out there. Now let's see if Saric takes him in the post and tries to get aggressive down there.
There's a block by Tatum. Tatum steps in for a 2, and he's got a sweet mid-range game. Tatum, little turnaround jumper is good, smooth as silk. Jayson Tatum, all led in the truck by producer Tom Heitz, director Howie Singer. 3-pointer is up and good. You got to give Brett Brown high marks tonight, and they stuck with it. They missed a lot of those shots in the paint early. As Tatum, little shake and bake, and gets a friendly bounce.
Beautiful shot there by Tatum. Put the ball on the floor, got him off him, and just such a nice soft cut.
That's poked away by Smart. Tatum gives it back to Smart. Back to Tatum for the 2-handed jam. Ball barely hits the floor, and Boston gets an easy deuce. Boston, who started 5 out of 6, 2 of their last 10, make it 3 of their last 11. Easy as it gets for Al Horford in the paint. Tatum drops Covington and scores. Covington went for the steal, ended up on his backside. Jayson Tatum knocks another one down. Man, it's hard to say what rookie in these playoffs is having the best postseason with Donovan Mitchell. Ben Simmons averaged a triple-double in that first-round series win against Miami. Tatum's been special as well, and he's got the rebound on the miss. Tatum taking McConnell, and he scores! Little finger roll up against Embiid, Jayson Tatum. Missed badly Embiid. Here comes Tatum. Speed dribble. Tatum fouled. Count it! No foul, beg your pardon. Tatum gets by Covington. And here's Morris now. Pull up two is good. He finally hits one. Marcus Morris had been 0 for 8. Embiid left open for 3. Wow. Ooh. Yikes.
Oh, great
up ahead. Tatum. And he is fouled. Tatum runs the floor. Gets the baseball pass, and he'll go to the line. That backboard is still shaking.
Up. Oh, yeah, that was a brick.
Jayson Tatum for the tie. All even 94. 7.5 to go in the fourth. Horford looking for someone. Now take it on Simmons. Gets him in the air. Tatum with a two-handed jam. Tatum up top. Oh, my goodness. How? Horford. Terry Rozier drawing some traffic. Who's going to take the big shot? Tatum. And Tatum scores. Boston on top. Ben Simmons, the baseball pass. And Smart's got it. And the ball game is over. And Boston is headed to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And welcome to a chilly Sunday afternoon in Boston. A Celtic playoff game in May, which certainly sounds familiar, and will be a sellout crowd at the TD Garden. Celtics and Cavaliers playing for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It's game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Of course, LeBron James looking to go to his 8th straight finals. He is in the midst right now of one of the all-time great playoff runs in NBA history.
Smart finds Tatum, Green guarding him. Tatum backs up, 4 to shoot. Tatum on the drive, falling away, puts it up, puts it in. The shot clock expires. Rodney Hood has given a little spark off the bench, and boy, could the Cavaliers use that. Well defended that time from Tatum. Kevin Love shot blocked by Horford, picked up by Morris. Jeff, the versatility defensively for the Celtics has been so extraordinary.
Well, if you look at them, they're just so big, Mike. As a very well executed back screen for a layup occurs for the Celtics, but if you look at them when they close to the three-point line, they're just big.
Tatum guarded by J.R. Smith. Tatum's shot's good. Three-pointer for Jayson Tatum. He's got 9, and the lead is back to 20. Marcus Smart floats it out to Tatum. Tatum to Morris. Morris, good open look. Hits a 3. Marcus Morris, his second three-pointer. He's got 14. Marcus Smart. Oh, knocks down the 3. Alley-oop to Thompson. Can't quite hold on. Tatum charging down the lane. Justin lays it up and in. And Tyronn Lue has to call a quick timeout. Talk about a fast 7 points. Happy Mother's Day, Jayson Tatum. Hood gets on Tatum. Tatum spins in the paint. Bank shot straight on. Just took him right to the basket. A delay of game warning called afterwards as Tatum now with 13. Clarkson back out. James lines up the three-pointer in and out. Rebound Tatum. The Celtics have regained control once again. Tatum shake and bake, three-pointer, bang!
Well, this young fella's the real deal. My goodness. Welcome to Boston, the TD Garden. Calm outside right now, but that was not the case a few hours ago. Quite the storm came through downtown Boston. Heavy winds, raining sideways, thunder and lightning created all sorts of traffic problems. Fans had trouble getting to the arena. Some players
arriving a little later than expected, but everybody certain to be in their seats as we're ready for Game 2. After the Celtics won by 25 in Game 1, LeBron James struggling mightily along with his Cavaliers in Game 1, but he has bounced back in a big way in the 2 Game 2s so far in these 2018 playoffs.
Jaylen Brown's first shot is good. Celtics threw a haymaker in the first quarter of Game 1, had a 17-0 run, led by as many as 21 in the opening period. Tatum has Hood on him. Hood has struggled defensively in these playoffs. Tatum tries to take advantage and does. Tough shot for his first field goal. Tatum gets past Nance. Scoop layup is good. Not in any rush, he takes his time. He said growing up, his dad made him watch Paul Pierce film and study Paul Pierce. The same type of player, was never in a rush to get where he had to go.
All he wanted to do was talk about maybe one day meeting Kobe Bryant.
That was his favorite player growing up in St. Louis. That's why he started playing basketball and knocks down the 3.
Maybe we get a chance for Kobe Bryant to break down this young fella. One of those outstanding pieces that he does.
Tatum pulls back. Tristan Thompson guards him. Tatum jump shot. Got it! Jayson Tatum erupting here in the second quarter. He scored their last 9.
Brad Stevens, was he pleased with the way they weathered the storm? He said, very pleased. He said, a year ago, I'm not sure we were equipped to withstand something like that. He said, listen, LeBron went off, the rest had 31. It's our job to keep wearing on LeBron. I said, what about Horford? Anything you want to see different? He said, we made some mistakes. I said, anything specific? He wouldn't let me know that, Mike.
Oh, those coaches.
Well, there's no secret. They got to pay attention to him. A couple of times Marcus Smart fell asleep and paid the price in that first half.
Back in the friendly confines of the Quicken Loans Arena, where LeBron James coming off a 42-point triple-double, but it was still not enough. And he's down 0-2 in an Eastern Conference playoff series for the first time in 10 years.
Inside to Tatum, nice catch in traffic, lays it up and in.
That's a beautiful high-low by Al Horford.
Tatum, nice fake to get rid of Green, and nails that jumper for his second field goal. Rozier. Tatum forces up the shot, knocks it down. 10 points now for Jayson Tatum. Smart, good feet inside for Tatum, and Tatum lays it up and in. Tatum falling away, his shot will go. 15 points for Tatum.
We got a lot of credit, but we fell in love with what everybody was saying instead of realizing why we were up 2-0. Let's get back to that team that played at home and look to fixing a lot of the mistakes we made tonight. Because clearly, if we allow them to be the Cleveland Cavaliers that they showed in Game 3, this series will be over, and it'll be bad news for us.
And this Eastern Conference final is now 2-1 in favor of the Celtics.
Michelle, we're back in Boston, where this Eastern Conference final is now a best-of-3. The Cavaliers and the Celtics have played 4 games. The home team has won all 4, and we're even at 2 games apiece.
Tatum against George Hill, steps back at the elbow. Tatum fires from 3, rattles that one home. Second three-pointer of the game for the Celtics, who regain the lead. James gets into the paint. Difficult falling away shot, misses. Tatum a rebound. Celtics look to push. Tatum rifles a pass to Bain. Smart knocks it away. Thompson gets it back, misses. And Tatum with a rebound. The team that has won the rebounding battle has won all 4 games. Tatum gets past Smith and draws the foul. Smith trying to say he was pushed. Tatum spins on the inbound, throws it back out Morris. Morris shoots over Kevin Love and connects. 4th three-pointer of the game for the Celtics. Tatum with another steal. There's Smith again. A lot of dribbling, goes nowhere. Pass nearly stolen by Tatum, and then Green knocked it out of bounds. Jayson Tatum's been a demon defensively, in addition to his 9 first-quarter points. Tatum, the leading scorer for the Celtics tonight so far with 9. Steps into a three-pointer. Shot's good. Tatum his second 3. And the lead back up to 13. Morris, three-pointer, hits the front of the rim and goes forward. He's 3 for 3 from downtown as Rozier comes up with a steal. Tatum, good look for three. Got it. Timeout, Cleveland. Shot clock down to 4. Tatum on the move. Tatum's got to put it up. Just gets it off in time and nails it. Jayson Tatum with 17. And the Celtics lead by 15. Love drives. Gets inside, fakes, throws it back out. He's going to throw it in the backcourt. Tatum comes up with it. One man to beat exchange. And he lays it in off the glass. Jayson Tatum with 21, and it's a 16-point lead. Novoselic cross court. Tatum has to put it up, fires, and hits. There's the exclamation point. Jayson Tatum with 24. A big bounce-back win for Boston after those 2 disappointing losses in Cleveland in games 3 and 4.
And welcome to a Monday night in Cleveland where the Eastern Conference Finals resumes with the critical Game 4. Cavs fans in a festive atmosphere after their team's performance in Game 3 on Saturday night. Meanwhile, the Celtics still lead this best-of-7 series 2-1, but they'll have to bounce back from their worst loss of the season.
As Tatum rattles that one home.
And now Coach going even smaller where LeBron is the guy defending Al Horford.
Bad pass stolen by Rozier. Pass ahead to Tatum. Oh, what a beautiful lead pass. And it's back to 11. Tatum, meanwhile, wide open. Poor defense that time from the Cavaliers. Tatum with just his 3rd field goal, but now all 5 starters for the Celtics in double figures.
Think about it, Mike. 10 turnover difference as Tatum cuts it to 8.
James drives inside, blocked by Smart. Throws it ahead to Rozier. Rozier in a foot race, throws it up. Tatum throws it down. Now these Eastern Conference Finals are tied at 2 games apiece.
Welcome to downtown Cleveland where the Eastern Conference Finals returns. So far it's been a rather predictable series. The home team wins and the games aren't close, but tonight one team could possibly advance to the NBA Finals with a victory.
Well, just going back to Celtics history, when they won, and as Tatum with a nice layup, when they won back in Garnett.
James drives, stripped and stolen. Rozier got a hand on it first. Rozier ahead to Tatum. Rozier for 3. Terry Rozier shooting well, now 4 of 5 from the field. Tatum drives on J.R. Smith, stumbles a bit, somehow gathers himself and lays it up and in. Tatum with just his 2nd field goal. Morris back to Smart, up top Rozier. He takes it, tries to throw it down and misses. Smart kicks it out to Tatum. Tatum with a corner 3. And Tatum with his first 3-pointer. Tatum against Tristan Thompson. He has not had a lot of room to operate. Rozier fires and hits. Terry Rozier with his 4th 3-pointer of the game. Rozier throws it up for Tatum.
And see, that's the type of transition defense you can't afford.
Tatum goes to J.R. Smith, leans underneath. Layup is good. Tatum starting to get a bit of a feel now. Pass deflected. Horford throws it ahead to Tatum. Tatum throws it down. Jayson Tatum with a play at both ends, and it's a 7-point game again. Tatum, nice sidestep, and banks it home. Celtics keep fighting. The Cavaliers win on their home floor again, and the Eastern Conference Finals will have a Game 7 on Sunday night in Boston.
Welcome to Boston, a city that has had its share of memorable Game 7s in multiple sports. Tonight, though, it's the Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're all even after 6 games in these Eastern Conference Finals. The home team has won all 6, and the Celtics have been perfect at home. But they're playing against a player who averaged more points per game in Game 7s than anybody in NBA history.
Horford against Thompson. That's been a key matchup in this series. Tatum gets open again. This time connects. The 20-year-old rookie with the first bucket of the game. Baines on James. 5 on the 24. James drives, gets in the paint. Falling away is up and good. He's hit his first 2.
And that time is the switch of the pick and roll. I like the decision.
Tatum is open. That's a 3. Tatum on a pull-up. Timeout, Cavaliers. Tatum nearly poked it away. Does the second time. Off of James' leg, out of bounds. Tatum at both ends of the floor as his mom applauds. Already he's had an impact. Tatum flies to the basket. Miscommunication on defense for the Cavs, and Tatum with 9 first quarter points already. Tatum guarded by Hill. Tatum pull-up shot is good. 13 points for Jayson Tatum. Thompson, excellent defense. Tatum. Oh, Tatum nails it. Thompson played him beautifully. Tatum, the runner, banks it in. Morris hesitated, now hits a three. Tatum drives down and throws it down. Wow! Brown to Smart. Smart to Tatum. Sets, fires, three-pointer. Bang!
And I don't like them rotating to Smart and leaving Tatum.
And the Cavaliers and LeBron James will do it again. A foul called with 40.5 seconds remaining. What a turnaround here in Game 7.